the chat explode. Turbo motions in the game, the stream is on fire. Streaming all night, no way we'll ever tire. Simply beats pumping like a digital dream. With every single stream, we're a winning team. Turbo motions in flight, get ready for the show. Raps in fade, hype up, go with the flow. We're taking over, can't you feel the vibe? When turbo goes live, you know it's turbo time. Turbo motions in flight, bringing in the G. The beats are pumping, feeling any sensory. Join the stream, let's have a crazy ride. With turbo motions live, let the hype collide.
Load up my Glock, ready to rock. Counter-strike 2 on the block. Run up the rap on the jab. Headshots pop, bodies drop. Vertigo, I'm the king of the scene. Wielding my AK, it's obscene. No scope snipe shit to kill feed. Out bringing the heat, no retreat. Terrorist or CT, doesn't matter to me. I got the skills, just wait, see. Planting the bomb like a stealthy ghost. Defending the site, I'm the host. Smoke grenades, flashbang 2. Clear the way, no time to lose. Teammates backing me up in this game. I trust, we're turning the tide, no fuss. Hitting clips on vertigo. Ain't no place I can't go. Headshots fire.
Welcome everybody. Yo. Welcome boys. Welcome everyone. We're playing some more Borderlands 3. And so I have some bad news. So we'll kind of see. The stream might be a little bit shorter than usual today because I had a little bit too many calories. I had a really big lunch and then I just had like a lot of shawarma. And I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm so full, but we're going to make do and we're going to do our absolute best. And I'll try not to have a caloric food coma because that would suck. But how are you doing, Max? Go ahead and have that message scrolling across your kick dashboard. Loud and proud with passion. Let him know. I appreciate it, Max. What's up, man? All right, let's hop right into the game. Hello, game capture? Game capture? Hello? Oh, we're good. There we go. Okay. So we're back on some Borderlands 3. We're going to try to make a little bit more progress. And we are definitely super excited for Borderlands 4 whenever that comes out. I mean, isn't it in like 5 months or something? Oh, read it again. Okay, hold up. Let me bring the monitor a little bit closer because it's kind of really tiny. So let me fix that. Go ahead, read that message. Wait, that message scrolling across your kick dashboard. Oh, wait, the kick dashboard. Wait a minute, hold up. Hold up. Wait, give me a sec. Hold up, I have to actually open up the kick. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, okay, so your strategy, multi-stream for lower payouts or go all in kick to double your income. Oh, I see. Okay. So are they trying to discourage multi-streaming now? Wait, what do they mean by like lower payouts? Are they going to take more of a cut for each sub? What? Bruh. What even is that? What even is that, dude? What? Like, what do they mean by that? And how do they know? How do they know that I'm multi-streaming? Or is it just, does it show up on everyone's dashboard? What the hell? I mean, I guess we'll find out, right? We'll find out. Oh, everyone's okay. I mean, honestly, for now, we're just kind of sticking with we're sticking with multi-streaming just because, well, I kind of have audiences all over the place. We have people on Twitch, of course. We have people on YouTube. Well, not really, but we have people who watch the videos on YouTube, and then we have, you know, the people on Kick. And I like to think of it as kind of like every stream kind of has its own thing. Like every stream is kind of, it's special in its own way. But yeah, that's weird. Never thought I'd see that message because I thought, I thought Kick, like, I thought they appreciated the multi-streamers. But I guess not. All right, anyways. Okay, let's check our objectives. Let's see if there's, like, anything fun that we have to do today. So, oh, yeah, Guardian rank once we finish the story. We got our skills. We got the inventory. We got it all. We got everything. All right. Oh, I don't think it's meant like that, really. Oh, okay. So, do you think they just mean like if you just specifically stream on Kick, they'll just give you some more benefits, and they're not going to be cutting people's like sub or subcut if they're multi-streaming? By the way, oh yeah, yesterday we picked up a couple new weapons, and these things are actually kind of insane. Like, they're level 1 skags, so, I mean, it's not really a problem, but this burst fire AR is actually pretty good. And then this sniper, perfect for quick scoping. What's up? What's up, boys? Oh. I'm kind of thinking I ate a little bit too much. Like, my stomach is not happy with me. And of course, because, well, it's not because I'm a picky eater. Wait, there's no game audio? Oh, wait, yeah, you're right. Hold up. Okay, wait, I got you. There we go. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to actually unmute the channel on my Rodecaster. Because with the Rodecaster, well, I'm sure you've probably looked into it, but it has like 2 buttons for each channel. There's one for muting it on your end, and then one for muting it on, well, the viewer's end. And I kind of had, I had the game audio muted. Because I wanted to start up the game in the pre-stream, the pre-stream intro, and I didn't want any of the game audio to come through. But then, of course, when you forget to actually turn on the game audio, it kind of defeats the whole purpose. But, it's easy to fix. But, once you get the hang of the Rodecaster, though, it is so much better than the Rodecaster, or the Rodecaster is better than the Rodecaster. Who would have thunk? But it's better than the Go XLR in just a lot of different ways. Mainly just because, I mean, the Bluetooth, the Wi-Fi, the fact that everything is built into it. So if you have to reset Windows or if you switch to another computer, all of your settings remain intact. And then, of course, with the new multi-stream update they released actually like several months ago, like, it definitely became a lot more competitive. Because before, I think the biggest problem with the Rodecaster was the fact that you only got 2 channels with the main USB. And if you wanted an additional channel, you had to like plug in another USB Type-C connector. But they kind of changed it around, and they pretty much I think now there's like, there's like pretty much a channel for literally everything. Obviously, it's a little bit more work to set up in OBS, but it's definitely super nice. I mean, it's similar to what the Go XLR does, where they have a separate channel for games, a separate channel for music, a separate channel for, even Bluetooth. Like, it kind of separates everything that you need to separate. And it overall kind of leads to just having more flexibility when it comes to actually being able to work on videos. Like, I'm not a Rode salesperson or anything. But I'm just saying, as a person who owns both the Go XLR and the Rodecaster, I genuinely think the Rodecaster is the future of streamer audio. Oh god. Oh, we're getting some lag spikes. Oh boy. Oh. And I think it's due to the fact that this game is using like 100% of my CPU for whatever reason, even though we clearly capped the frame rate.
That's the spirit.
I mean, to be fair, we also are running on like max settings, so that might not be helping things too much. It also doesn't have any native support for DLSS. So, but regardless though, it's all good. All right. Oh boy. So how far do we have to run? Oh, that's a bit of a hike. Hold up. Is there any other side quests we can do in the meantime, or are we ready to actually move on to the main missions? Okay, log. Yep. I guess we have no choice. So here, let's actually go grab a vehicle while we're at it, which I probably should have done that while we were running all the way over here, but at least you can move around pretty quick on Borderlands. But honestly, though, the movie, the Borderlands movie, an absolute pile of dog. Dog manure. The game, actually pretty good, but I don't think 3 is as good as 2. But to be fair, 2 is an absolute masterpiece, and I don't think anything will be able to come close to it. Okay, hold up. I'm noticing that we're getting some encoding overloaded things. So let's just quickly, let's see what we can do here. So limit the frame rate. So we can even go down to like, let's just go down to 170. I just want to make sure, like, because it's still smooth, it's still higher than the refresh rate of my TV. But, you know, I'm just trying to make sure that it's not using my entire computer, because that would be a little awkward. Okay, let's see. Okay, now we're at like 90% GPU usage. Oh, never mind. It jumped up to 97. Bruh. Oh, wait. Is that even... We went the wrong way. Oh, no. Wait. Oh, we have to... Oh, we have to go all the way around. Okay, I got it. Oh, you should turn... Oh, you have to turn those on? Okay, let me do that real quick. Is it just in the dashboard? Okay, so set goals, blah blah blah, sub only chat, emote only chat. Is there It's got to be in... Is it in achievements? No. Okay, what about... Okay, studio? Oh, dash community. Okay, I got you. Dashboard, community. There we go. And then channel points, enable. And, oh, we don't have any rewards yet. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, so let's just say for 1,000, I will... I mean, what's actually fun for, like, for some of the channel point, like, redeems? Maybe, like, drink water? Like, here, let's just say for, like, 100, I'll drink water. There. Just so we have one on the board. But obviously, everyone in this lovely community can continue to save up their points. And as we add new things to the channel point section, people can just redeem whatever they want. Because I know Twitch has had channel points for literally years. And actually, a lot of people do redeem them from time to time. Like, I think I have one that's like 100,000 channel points. And that basically gets you a place in the Hall of Fame. Where your name, pretty much for the rest of history, will be under the Twitch channel. Oh, God. Oh, God. We're lagging. Oh, boy. The funny thing is... Oh, boy. I wonder if I should just do, like, CPU encoding. I wonder if that would be easier on my computer. Oh, you have one for end stream? Oh, I saw that. Yeah. But it's, like, a crazy amount, though. Wait. Am I still going the wrong way? Wait. Yeah. Yeah, we are. Okay, so we have to go loop-de-loop all the way over here, all the way over here. Okay, so back into the left. So that way. And then we go to the right. Okay, I got it. Oh. I mean, theoretically, I guess I probably could add one for end stream, but... I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that would really work for what we're doing here, because it wouldn't just end it on Kick, it would also end it for everyone else. Well, I guess there is a way around that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think it's like, it's probably like 10, like every 15 minutes or something. So it definitely doesn't add up super fast, but it definitely takes some time to get up to like a crazy amount of channel points. But it's definitely kind of cool, though, that Kick is really starting to like innovate in a lot of these different ways. Well, not really innovate, but just bring people, you know, what they want. Bring the streamers, bring the viewers, stuff that, you know, helps with engagement. Because, I mean, that's always, like, one of the most important things when it comes to streaming. Because, I mean, obviously, streaming is the one medium where you have live engagement, you have live interaction with all the amazing people in your community. And that's kind of the beauty of it. And then you have some streamers who ignore their chat, they don't read anything at all. And I mean, I guess those people are usually, like, really big and they're making lots of money and, like, they don't really have to, like, read chat, but I don't get it. Because, like, what's the point of streaming... Well, besides making money, I mean, I guess that obviously is like a big, that's a big thing for a lot of people, but what's the point of streaming though? Like, if you're not going to be interacting with the chat, like if you're not going to read the chat, Because like otherwise you might as well just make a video and just pre-record all the streams. Because I mean it'll pretty much be the same either way. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it too. That definitely could be a possibility. How about here, let me get my replay buffer on, just in case we hit any crazy clips today. But yeah, yesterday was it was definitely a much shorter stream than usual. We just kind of hung out for a little bit. Actually, I had a couple of really cool conversations. And then there was this one guy who called me out for falling off. But then we ended up having like a pretty cool, deep conversation about like the whole thing. And, you know, overall, I think it was like a really, you know, big positive. And I kind of see where like a lot of people like that are coming from, where, you know, I used to be really well known on YouTube. The videos used to get like tens of thousands at the very least to like millions of views at the very most. And now here we are like just, you know, kind of like starting over. And obviously, you know, starting over it's harder than starting up, to quote Getting Over It. But hey, just like Getting Over It though, even if you fall all the way back down to the bottom, even if you quote unquote fall off, you can always pick yourself back up. And all the lessons you learned along the way will help you overcome those obstacles faster and more efficiently than ever before. And apparently there's something huge coming to Kick in the summer that's huge for the viewer. I think viewers are going to be able to earn money by watching. Oh, that's actually insane. So it's going to be kind of like Mixer a little bit. Even though I guess Mixer didn't really develop, like it was mostly just like, I think they had like a currency on there. And I don't know if there was any monetary value for those points, but I mean, that's definitely kind of cool though. I mean, because that's pretty much how Counter-Strike does it right now. The only reason why Counter-Strike 2 is the biggest game on Steam, I mean, aside from it being like a genuinely good FPS game, is the fact that they literally pay you to play. Well, as long as you have Prime. Because every single week, you hop on, you level up, and then once you level up, you get to choose between 2 or 4 drops, and they can be anywhere from pennies to hundreds of dollars, potentially, if you get lucky enough. So, you know, I actually personally, I grind 4 different Steam accounts. I just play a bunch of matches every single week, and I just get what I get. And I think last week actually I made like $12 doing it. So it's definitely pretty lucrative if you get lucky. But then the biggest problem with that is then you have like all these bot farms that kind of abuse the whole system. And then Valve is trying to combat them by banning all those accounts, but obviously there's only so much they can do. And I feel like it kind of hyperinflates the numbers in a way that just isn't like natural, or like you'll see like there's like 700,000 people playing, but then it'll take like 10-15 minutes to actually find a match. Well, it's also a regionary thing where, you know, it's just finding people in your region. But I feel like, at least in North America, Counter-Strike kind of dead, it's not necessarily a dead game, but it's just not the most popular just because it has to compete with so many other esports. Because obviously in North America, you have like Rocket League, you have ew, gross, icky, disgusting Valorant. I hate that game, by the way. I hate that game with such a passion. What else? There's obviously all the fighting games. There's like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, even like Smash, like every variation of Smash. What else? What other esports do people play? Well, that are Call of Duty, Halo. Like, there's definitely a lot more esports. There's definitely a lot more competition for esports in North America compared to the rest of the world. Because I feel like I feel like Asia kind of dominates in like RTS games and like MOBAs. North America kind of dominates in like casual sports games, I guess, and like more mainstream first-person shooters like Rainbow Six Siege, COD, Halo. Europe definitely dominates in probably like sports game, like soccer games, and then well, Counter-Strike obviously, and what else? I guess probably Dota to an extent. Oh, there's been a rumor of viewers getting paid for a while. Oh, that's crazy actually. So all the hours that I put in like talking and lurking in people's chats, it might actually pay off. I mean, that'd be a pretty big W. But honestly though, like I kind of came into Kick with the preconceived notion that, you know, it was just kind of a how how do I put this in a way that's not like, basically like I thought like the crazy streamers who did ridiculous illegal things, I thought those represented the overall community. But once I actually started watching some smaller streamers and like you, like the other streamer I watched, Bobby, like a few other people, I kind of realized that there's a lot of really nice, wholesome people on here. And just because there's a couple bad apples, that doesn't mean that everybody is like that. You know, and at the end of the day, it's a platform, and pretty much anybody can go live, anybody can do their thing. And like, I think it's just overall like a really big positive. Are you kidding? Wait, 9,000 for all of these weapons? Dude, no. How are they so expensive? What? Dude, I can't. But I appreciate you too, Max. Like from the very beginning, like your streams have always been super awesome, super wholesome. And like, it's always a good time. And like, especially I love hanging out with all the people in your community. And obviously you too, like you're a great streamer, man.
All right, time to welcome the Sun Smashers into our family. We'll post the vid later along with some new Let's Play.
Oh boy, I feel like a boss fight is coming up, but I think we were probably ready for it. Maybe, just maybe. Oh wait, a live scream. Oh, that's not cringe at all. Wait, do we have enough ammo? Okay, so 124 and then... we're probably fine. We just have to make it... oh boy. I don't know why we're getting lag spikes now today. Like, I'm not even running that much stuff in the background. I think it might just be due to the fact that my GPU is like... out. It's like overloaded, I guess. Excelsior. Okay. Okay, creator of Marvel. Okay, Stan Lee. Okay, the one thing that I don't like about Borderlands is the fact that depending on how much of, like, depending on if you have a scoped weapon or not, it adjusts the sensitivity. So, for example, when you have a scoped weapon, this is the normal sensitivity. This is me going from one end of the mouse pad to the other. And then when I zoom in, it's just like this. So it's just so inconsistent. And when I play pretty much any game, I like the sensitivity to be exactly the same, regardless if I'm like this or I'm like this. Because otherwise, it kind of messes with my muscle memory. Because I've played for literally like the last 6-7 years on the same sensitivity. Never mixed it up, never changed it. And it's always been like super consistent. And when you have a game where you don't even have the option to adjust sensitivity when you're scoped in, it just kind of throws me through a loop. I mean, there's got to be some way to do it, right? Like just turn on the aimbot mechanic? No, no, I'm not going to do that. I always do like to turn off the head bob because it does kind of mess with me a little bit. Okay, nope. Okay, what about in controls? It's actually kind of funny too because they have so many. They have like look sensitivity, ADS sensitivity, vehicle sensitivity, but then there's like nothing else. Like vertical look, nope, garbage. Smoothing, nope, I'm never gonna use it. Acceleration, but where is the separate sensitivity for when you're actually like scoped in, right? Like advanced, forward movement, normal. Wait, what? Inverted? Oh, that's controller. Okay, and then they have all the keyboard commands. But there's just no way to adjust the sensitivity. And that's just, it's so weird. Yeah, even DayZ has DualSense. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's such a small thing, but it really bothers me. Like, it really does. As a person who spent so many years training my muscle memory, anything that throws it off is just kind of an L, to be honest. And I feel like the only solution is to like have a macro key that changes your DPI or something on the fly. So like every time you right click, depending on what weapon you have, you can just switch back. You can switch to a higher DPI that compensates for it, but then what's the point? And Max, I don't know if you've ever used a mouse called the Rat 7 or the Rat 9. I don't know, it might, but I used to have one and it was the worst mouse that I've ever used. Isn't ADS aim down sights. Yes. Yeah, when you're aiming down sights. Yep. But I feel like it should also apply to like aiming down a scope too, because it's kind of like the same, well, the same button. Oh no. Okay, so are you familiar with the company Mad Catz? And I'm sure you are. Like, there's no way that you're not, because like, I mean, you know, you were a gamer in like the early 2000s, and Mad Catz was, it was just all over the place. But just for anyone who is uninitiated or anyone who might not know, yeah, Mad Catz. Yeah, Mad Catz. They basically made like really cheap knockoff accessories that were surprisingly not terrible. But I mean, they're the type of controllers that you would give to your friend or your cousin when they came over. But they decided to make a gaming mouse that was, I think it was actually one of the first laser mice. So it was like super precise, but after a little while, it started to kind of, well, it started to not track very well. Like it was a cool mouse, but it had a really short shelf life. It also had adjustable weights. It had like 13 or 14 buttons on it. And it was made of metal. Like it was the most over-engineered mouse on the planet. But the biggest problem was there was just kind of too much going on with it, to be honest. Like it even had like a side of the mouse like scroll wheel thing that was completely useless. There was also a button you could press to lower the sensitivity or increase the sensitivity in game. So for example, if you're sniping and it has the same sensitivity, you can just press down the button. It'll lower your sensitivity automatically, or well, through the button, and you can kind of aim with a little bit more precision. But I bought one off a friend, and it wasn't in the best shape. And I used it for a little bit, and then I kind of stopped using it. But it was definitely like a very interesting mouse, to say the least. Yeah, so the Rat 7. They were trying to take the mouse, but bring it to the next level. And they kind of just, I mean, I guess they did in a few ways. It definitely was revolutionary, but it was also kind of not that great. I remember having a PC controller, and that was like honeycomb and had a built-in fan to keep your hands from sweating. Was a piece of shit. Yeah, sounds about right for like an old school controller. Or ponder about this, Max. What if someone made a gaming mouse that had like rumble motors in it? I actually think that does exist, but who would ever use that on a mouse where you want to where you need precision? I mean, I guess like having the feedback is kind of cool, but if you're actually trying to use it for anything competitive, you're just not going to have a great time. Oh my god, the lag spikes are crazy, dude. And it was totally fine yesterday. I don't know why we're running into all these like little micro stutters today. Oh man, yeah, I mean, the old PC accessories of like the early 2000s were definitely something else. Wait, oh, you scared the shit out of me, dude. Okay, so that's actually an SMG. Wait a minute. Ooh, no, that's a sniper. What? Wait, no, that was the no. Where's? Oh, wait, where is it? Okay, so that's the SMG. It sucks. Here's the sniper. It also sucks. Okay. Ooh, actually. So this sniper is actually slightly more accurate, but it shoots slower. I'm good. I'm good. I'll stick with the better weapon for now. Thank you very much. Oh, wait. Actually, I do need... Wait, how do I actually pop the insta-heals? Wait, also, my health isn't even full. Wait, what? We're at 77. Bro, what? All right, whatever. We'll grab the vault map. Oh, the lag spikes. Here, let me see what other settings we can kind of go into. They used to make a chair vibrator clamped to the... Oh, you mean the butt pounder? Or, what was that called? The butt shaker? No, wait. It had, like, a specific name that was, like, super goofy. Oh, the butt kicker. Yes, the butt kicker. Like I've never owned one, but it just looks so goofy. But I mean, I guess if you like getting I guess if you like it when your chair spanks you mid-gaming session. I mean, hey, I'm not judging, all right? Hey, everyone has their kinks. Everyone has their thing. My thing is to not get vibrated on while I'm gaming. Wait, what? Wait, check out the screens? Wait, what screens? Oh, that screen. Oh, by the way, guys, we are indeed live streaming. I love how the game pointed it out. Oh. Okay, let's go through the settings real quick. I just want to see if there's anything we can do to potentially fix the lag. Because it's kind of getting to a point where it's just, it's a little much. Oh, wait. Do we even need temporal anti-aliasing, texture streaming? Oh, anisotropic filtering. We can probably lower that to 8x. I mean, 16x is nice and everything, but it's a little unnecessary and makes no difference. Okay, what kind of frame rate are we getting now? Oh, no, we're still at 98% usage, 97%. I don't know why this game, like, pushes your computer so hard. I mean, I guess these are like the type of games that are better with a capture card and a second PC. So, I mean, it's genuinely something I might have to look into. Although it's not something I would particularly like to do because it's kind of a pain in the ass in my opinion, but oh well.
Don't let it out of your sight. I lost it once. I won't lose it again.
I mean, at least audio-wise, I think we would be in the clear. I just need to get something that has enough power, obviously, to handle the stream that won't overall use enough, like, that much electricity. Like, I just want, like, a super efficient PC that's fast enough without drawing a lot of power. Like, something on the same level as kind of like a Steam Deck. Like, actually, if I could use my Steam Deck as a way to stream, like, as a streaming PC, that would actually be perfect. I'll probably just have to install Windows onto it, though, which is super easy. I like how I'm acting like it's impossible. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Because especially during the summer when it's really hot, you definitely don't want another PC pumping a ton of hot air into your room alongside another PC. But I mean, to be honest, all you really need is like a low power graphics card from the last couple of years that has the H.265 encoder and a CPU that won't, you know, that'll keep up with it but not draw like a ton of power in the process. I mean, that's kind of what I was using for my other PC. I think I was using a 1660 Ti or something. Like definitely not a, you know, a relatively low-end GPU that had all the new technology. But on top of that too, I think I also ran like a Ryzen 3700X. And it was definitely more than powerful enough. And the power usage was super low. By the way, what's up, Dripping? Speaking of which, yo, by the way, Max or Dripping, if you guys want to hop into Discord call, just let me know. Because I'm down to talk for a little bit.
Do you know this decapitated bandit?
Ah, no way! That's my deputy war chief, Vic. She's my best.
I'll just have to like,
Grab that head.
we'll figure it out. Oh, I can't. Oh, you're low-key busy. Got you, man. Got you.
They must have been interrogating her in VR. You know, we use
Oh,
that
give me a few
to
minutes. All right, awesome, Max. Awesome.
corporate spy. But when someone's
Yeah,
properly
actually, here, let me switch over to my Rumple Discord account real quick. I like how I just have to make things complicated by having like 2 different accounts. Oh, just showing up. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hey, it's always nice to see you, Dripping, and if you want to hop on the realm one of these days, like, I mean, you can pop in anytime you want. All right, so here, Max, whenever you're ready, just call me. And I'm pretty much ready whenever.
time to make more.
But here, you know what? Here, I'm going to do a little bit of testing real quick. I'm just going to open up Task Manager
Exciting.
because
I have never
something is using all of my GPU power.
There should be a VR console by the gate to the HPC.
All right, awesome.
Hook her
Appreciate
head
it.
up And your Echo device will digistruct you right into the VR construct.
Okay, so right now I'm just looking through Task Manager. Oh, I clicked off of it. Okay, so right now we are currently using 18 gigabytes of RAM, which is fine. 24% of our CPU. Wait, what is it running at? Oh, and the CPU is running at 5.5 gigahertz. I like how even if you just slightly push it, this thing just cranks up to like a crazy high, crazy high speed. But then I think it goes up to like 5.8 or something at the very peak. I mean, at this point, honestly, we might just have to avoid, at least for this game, we might just have to drop like GPU encoding altogether and just do CPU encoding. Because I'm sure the CPU would easily be able to handle that, and we shouldn't lag in game. Now, obviously, CPU encoding not nearly as efficient, but hold up, am I being attacked right now? Hold up, let's tab back in. Oh god. Oh, and the GPU is okay, and we're at like 75% of the GPU usage. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of like the encoding overloaded and like the micro stutters in game. All right. Anyways, we got to go talk to Lilith, who is all the way back here. So let's go on a little adventure real quick. Oh wait, we can fast travel. I forgot about that. Hold up. Hold up. Let's just do that real quick. Press R to switch to orbit view. Wait, you mean X? Skip tutorial X. Oh, actually, that's so cool. Because I think you can see all the planets, and then you can fast travel to wherever you want, which is kind of sick. Oh god. I just kind of realized something. So I had a shawarma plate a little while ago, and I'm starting to get oh boy, I don't think it's agreeing with me. Oh boy. And this is the second time that I've had this issue with that specific place.
Ready to go?
To be honest though, it could just be like the weird exotic vegetables that they use that I'm just not like super used to. But I might have to like get up and take an emergency break at some point. So just letting you guys know. Just putting it out there. Yo, what's up, Lilith?
I should have seen the COV coming.
Oh, really?
Good luck getting that map back. I don't go anywhere near that holy broadcasting center if I can help it. That is crazy cult central right there.
Okay, Boomer. All right, so Lilith. All right, what's on your mind?
Vault Hunter, you really got the map?
Yeah,
Yes, finally.
I got it.
A successful hunt.
Just Lilith is fine.
You got the map? Nice! So, did you see any of my sun smashers?
Why are you so
Why
short?
do you smell like dust and skin?
Your clan is dead. Irene Calypso slaughtered them. It was unnatural.
Damn it! I never told them. No! Sun smashers never cry.
It's okay. You can cry, dude. It's all right. That's all right. You can cry.
Blood feud!
Okay, Boomer.
It's dangerous. It's even worse than I thought.
All right. Oh boy,
At least
lag.
you got the map. I didn't think I'd ever see this thing again. It's not just a map, though. We use this to open the other vaults on Pandora.
Oh, nice.
Every vault needs its key.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, you have to. There's like Borderlands vaults. And then usually when you open up the vault, you have to fight a huge boss. And it's usually never a letdown. But we'll see.
It's not charged. Let me take care of that.
Yeah, go charge it. Use your magic. Okay, yep, your magic Borderlands powers.
Working. Something's wrong. I should be able to charge it. We need help. There's only one person on this planet who knows how this Iridian tech works. Trisha Tanis. She's got a dig site on the other side of the valley. Take the map to her.
All right, cool, fair enough.
Catch up when I can. Have
All
a
right,
chat.
anyways, guys, I'll actually be right back. This food is not. Yeah, you know, it's kind of doing its thing. So BRB, guys, I gotta just take a quick emergency break.
Where did that come from?
Or silence. Why do we all end up on Pandora? Or silence. Why do we all end up on Pandora? There used to be so many of us on Pandora. It's like we're spilled across the stars.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
Or silence. Why do we all end up on
Yeah, sorry. I had to take a quick emergency break real quick. Wait, did you call me by the way? Or okay, not yet. Okay, so luckily it wasn't a number 3. So I think it was just well, I guess all the vegetables that oh, there we go. Da 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 da. Hey, what's up, Max? Oh wait, let me adjust my audio settings real quick.
Yeah.
Because I think I have it set up so the music plays through Discord, but I can fix that super easily.
Yeah.
Theoretically, maybe we don't even need music right now.
Oh, you do you, man.
And I'll just,
Music on if you want.
I mean, I'll figure it out afterwards, but...
Or silence.
Well, what's up, man?
Why do we all end up on
Not a whole lot, man. You?
I thought I was going to have a number 3, but it was just a number 2, so we're good.
Number 3.
Diarrhea. 'Cause
Oh,
I had the
shit,
same thing
yeah.
the last time I had that shawarma place. And it's because I
Yeah.
left it out overnight, but I think... well, I had a lot of vegetables today and a lot of fiber, so,
Oh, yeah.
you know, just my body doing its thing, so
Yeah, yeah.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, but I don't know why. 'Cause yesterday it wasn't lagging at all, and now I'm just having like random lag spikes. And I'm kind of
I don't
thinking,
know what's up with gaming these days, man. Like, why does everything require so much fucking power now? I don't understand.
yeah, and even if you like tone things down, it still just maxes out your graphics card, and then makes streaming
Yeah.
kind of a nightmare.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's like a lag spike like every minute or two, but I'm more worried about like dropping frames, which we haven't actually dropped a frame yet, thankfully.
Yeah.
But it's inevitable that it'll probably happen at some point.
I mean, I haven't had a single crash since I upgraded my CPUs.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, usually a new CPU will work wonders.
Yeah.
And then
So I think you probably remember, like, my stream was fucking going down constantly.
oh yeah, with the
every night,
2700X.
almost. Yeah.
I do. And then even for me before, I think my old modem or my old motherboard was Wi-Fi 6, which was fine. But now the new one has like Wi-Fi 7, and even though I just have a Wi-Fi 6 router, it seems to actually be more stable.
Yo, bro.
Yeah.
Because I'm noticing faster speeds overall. Well, we've had 0 connection issues, even on Wi-Fi in a completely different building from the main router. So that's definitely a step in the right direction. The lag in-game while streaming is significantly lesser. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it does kind of sting to have to do that much of a PC upgrade just to fix like one small problem, well, a motherboard problem. But I
Yeah.
think it all kind of worked out for the best, and it kind of made things just overall better than they were.
Yeah. But, like, considering, like, when I first started streaming on Twitch, right?
Yep.
Like I literally played and streamed on a fucking gaming laptop and had like no issues.
Oh yeah.
Vault hunters,
Like
but I'm not
I
a
don't
vault
understand, and I've got like a fucking monster computer. Well, in my opinion,
do anything I ask.
right?
To be fair though,
And it,
Quick to
my
the-
first Twitch stream ever was on a non-gaming laptop, and it was awful.
yeah,
But it wasn't really the computer; it was more so my internet connection. Because I think I used to have like 1 megabyte internet or something, 1 megabyte down, and then like 100 kilobytes up. And then my parents decided to downgrade to something 10 times slower. And
really?
the upload speed was like, it was like 26 kilobits a second up or something. It was insanely slow. And I had to stream it like, not even like 56p or something, at like 12 frames a second. And that was
my
still
God.
really bad.
Oh my shit.
And then 2014, I decided to, well, I was taking streaming more seriously, and I decided to upgrade to the fastest internet plan that they had. So I pretty much just started paying for the internet then. And I've pretty much just been, well, paying for it ever since, and just paying for the whatever the best plan is. Because like for me,
Yeah,
I just want to have the fastest speeds possible. Like that's all I care about.
yeah,
Because like slow downloads, like it used to take me 3 hours to download 1 gigabyte. So to download like a 6 gigabyte game, it took like 18 whole hours. Where I had to leave my Xbox 360 on overnight, and it was just
oh yeah, I remember those days.
it was awful.
Yeah,
And if I still had that internet today with the huge 100 gigabyte games, I would I would be better off just buying physical copies of games at that point.
yeah,
This is noted.
Or I'd be better off like going to my friend's house to download my games.
yeah. True.
You want to know another funny thing about when I had internet that slow?
Hmm.
So if I wanted to watch YouTube, I could not go over 360p at all.
Oh really?
Yeah, like I was capped at 360p, and even then, it was kind of spreading the internet a little thin.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted to do that and go to a website at the same time, yeah, good luck. You're gonna get some buffering.
Yeah. No shit.
And now they have like, I feel like in most places now in like Canada and the US, like now you can just get gigabit internet like super for pretty cheap actually. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I think mine's only like 500 down and like a 100 up. I think.
Okay.
But it's more than enough, like for me, right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
So.
Yeah, I think right now I'm on like a deal where I think it's like 130 a month for like 1.5 gigabits down and then 150 up. But if I wanted to upgrade, it would pretty much cost the same, and I think I would just get upgraded to like 2 gigabits. But seemingly that, well, considering I'm on Wi-Fi, that's kind of the biggest bottleneck for the max download speeds.
Yeah, true. Yeah, like mine, I got mine on a Black Friday deal. So I got 1 year for like $60 a month.
Oh, that's not bad.
So yeah,
Yeah, I think Black Friday is usually like the best time to get a subscription for a year,
yeah,
and then you can just renew it next Black Friday.
yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking. Right now, I could actually get a much cheaper phone plan. I just need to stop being lazy, because I think I'm paying like $70 a month for like 50 gigabytes of data that like do transfer over to the next month. But I barely even use my data, and like
You through
occasionally,
Pluto?
yeah,
Yeah, sounds like it.
like it was just a good deal at the time, and like
Yeah, that's the deal I have for my son. Same deal, same deal.
yeah, I mean it's not
I pay
bad.
for his as well.
But I saw
Yeah.
there's a new deal with 60 gigabytes for 30 a month for like a year or something.
Yeah. So I went for the 100 gigs
Yep.
and the unlimited perk.
Okay. And then I'm
Just
assuming
for the IRL, like if I do the IRL shit.
true, yeah. The data is always super useful if you plan on doing anything IRL.
Yeah.
Or if you're in my
Considering
case,
it's like
I have
sorry, I think it's like 1 gig an hour or something like that.
Okay.
Or 1 gig every half hour.
okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, like 100 hours of streaming off of that, or like a little bit more or
Yeah.
less, give or take.
Yeah, like 50 at the worst, right?
Yeah. Okay, that's not
It's just
terrible.
more than enough. Yeah.
Yeah, and then okay, so I upgraded my phone plan specifically when I had a week. I think my internet went down for an entire week, and it was just because of the cables. Wait, Loodlemon will be your best friend. What's up, Imperfect Frost? All right, whatever that means. But yeah, my internet went down for an entire week, and then on like the last day, right before I got it fixed, I upgraded my phone plan so I could use that instead for the last day. But I probably could have done it a little bit earlier and like been able to use the internet. But
Yeah.
it was such a pain in the ass. And ultimately, I think it was just a bad what's it called? Like a bad Wi-Fi or a bad internet extender for like the coaxial cable. So he just kind of ripped out all the extra ones and just kind of connected the main cable to like where it comes into the house, and that kind of solved everything. Because and the only reason because we stopped paying for cables, so it's kind of not necessary to have coaxial cables everywhere. We just need one where the internet is.
Yeah, one of the other reasons I went with the Black Friday deal is because it came with free fiber install.
Oh, nice. I wish I had fiber here, but it's like 99% fiber, and then the last is just copper.
Yeah, so I had them fucking install like a nice like outlet into the wall and everything. It's like real clean, you know.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Like, I wonder, there might be a way for me to get fiber, but I kind of checked all the ISPs and like, they're just.
I went with
option.
Virgin.
Oh, Virgin. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know if that's an option here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a site that stores all the game gear in their source. Oh, for Borderlands. Oh, I got you.
There's blood on the wind.
Yeah, because I know Borderlands 3 has a stupid amount of weapons, and there's always like hidden weapons like here and there, and like just having a resource to be able to find like all the best gear is like super helpful.
Yeah, I never really played Borderlands all that much.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because I love the games. I think I started with the first one, fell in love with it, and then 2 was kind of the peak of the series. And then it kind of fell off a little bit after that, but the games are still relatively good. It's just Borderlands 3 is an unoptimized mess for streaming.
Yeah.
It's mostly just like a mindless like run and gun shooter with like a quirky sense of humor, I guess. And then Risk of Rain, I kind of like this game for the same reason I like Risk of Rain 2. Which is definitely like it's a game I would love to stream at some point. It's just, well, you can play it single player, but it's more fun with friends. And I don't really have a lot of friends who have the game, but I think it came out in like 2018. And I know at the time it was like super popular. And I'm just not sure. I feel like there's still people who are into it today because it's just such a well-made game, but it does get a little old after you've done like 100+ playthroughs. But to be fair, you could say that about like any game.
Yeah, any game really.
Besides, like, I guess The Binding of Isaac. That's like a game that never gets old. And then I guess Slay the Spire too. Like, there's just, I love roguelikes. Just basically like having a brand new run every single time you play is just, it's just kind of cool because you never know what to expect.
Yeah.
I feel like the most important skill to have in those kind of games is just the ability to adapt to any scenario and be able to like change your strategy on the fly depending on what you get, what items you get.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, guys, chat, I will, this just a disclaimer, this gameplay is not pre-recorded. We are actually playing right now. I am moving my mouse up and down, moving my mouse left and right, and I didn't rehearse it, okay? All right? Not pre-recorded. I just have to put that out there.
I remember somebody was telling me that you were pre-recording.
That's actually so funny.
Was.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a mystery. That whole situation though was kind of weird.
Fuck.
Yeah, but it happens, I guess.
Yeah. That whole relationship was on a downward spiral, as it was anyway.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, all the games 1 to TPS and 3. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, by the way, Frost. I'll definitely look into that at some point. Like if I'm looking to get like some of the best gear. But for now, for me, I like to just kind of go in blind, I guess, and kind of go in without protection. Or like I try to avoid like looking up like stuff that can help me until at least the second playthrough, just so I can like figure it out on my own and see if my exploration pays off. Even though, to be honest, I don't really explore all
Very
that
good.
often. Sometimes I just speed run.
Vast intellect, but limited
Yeah.
resources.
What were you gonna say?
Go?
So the entire South Park trilogy is on sale right now.
Oh, that's awesome. So wait, the trilogy. So Fractured Butthole, the other one, and then
It seems the map
Stick of Truth and then
Stick of
Snow Day.
oh, Snow Day. Yeah, I already have all three of those on Xbox. I think.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, they're fun though.
I think I played the Stick of Truth. Or no, it must have been the must have been Fractured Butthole.
Of course.
Yeah, I think I've never beaten any of them, but I've definitely gotten into. Actually, yeah, all three of them except Snow Day. I didn't find it to be like particularly fun compared to at least the two other ones.
Yeah.
We have to get to
Wonder
that
if they'd be good to stream.
Ellie's been working
I feel like definitely the first two for sure. The third maybe.
with the landing pad.
It just depends
Yeah.
like what you're planning on doing with it, because I mean it's a completely different kind of game.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep my Iridian experts safe.
But I mean the comedic value though of those games are like South Park is just such a smart show. Like Trey Parker and Matt
Oh,
Stone are
it's
just
genius.
geniuses. Yeah.
Yeah, it's genius.
Now, sure, they don't have the IQ of Mr. Bean, but
Mm-hmm.
like,
I remember when the first episode aired on TV,
oh, that's crazy.
and nobody was expecting it. Nobody knew what it was. I
Yeah.
fucking remember that shit, man. Like the first time it came on air, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, South Park.
What year
fuck
did
is
it air
that?
for the first time?
Hmm?
What year did it air originally?
Oh, like way back in the early '90s.
Oh, early 90s. Okay, so before I was born. So
Pretty sure.
yeah, because I remember, I think I was at like my cousin's house and I caught an episode like super late at night, and I didn't really understand it.
I do.
Yeah.
And then I guess I watched it a little bit when I got a little bit older,
Yeah.
and it was just such a crazy show. Especially
Yeah.
considering I was like probably 12 or something, like binging it every Friday.
Yeah, and I remember because like that episode was the one where every time Cartman farted, like a satellite came out of his ass.
Oh, yep.
I don't know if that was the very first episode, but I remember watching it, and everyone and like all my friends were like, "What the fuck is this? I've never heard of this fucking show before." We thought it was gonna be like the dumbest shit ever,
Nope.
and it was hilarious.
Like, yeah, it's a surprisingly smart show, even though it is a
Yeah.
little crass. But I mean, that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Yeah. And I know they have definitely gone too far on a couple occasions, but I don't know. That just makes it
That's
like even more
comedy, though,
special.
right?
Yeah, it's comedy.
Yeah, like that's what comedy is, right?
Like they're not afraid to make any joke.
No.
And then yeah, the new season's coming out very soon. Have you seen the trailer yet?
I haven't really like watched a lot of South Park, to be honest.
Oh, really? Okay, because yeah, they've been releasing new episodes and like I guess like long episodes, like hour-long specials, and everything that's come out over the last couple of years has been really good. Actually, it's like really topical and it's just super funny.
See, like I don't watch like TV or movies or like that. I prefer to watch like real shit, like YouTube, like actual like events or like.
Okay, fair enough. But if you ever have a chance to catch some new episodes of South Park, I would highly recommend it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's really funny. You're gonna get some laughs.
Yeah.
And then they have a new season, and you know what's gonna be happening in that episode or in that season?
Hmm.
So I think there's probably gonna be a war between the U.S. and Canada.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Terrence and Phillip.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but maybe there could be a Terrence and Phillip cameo.
Probably. They would probably capitalize on all this shit that's going on.
And then a couple of years ago, there was like an episode about like, I think the Queen or not the Queen. Who's that person? Who's that? Like, there's like the Prince who's like younger. Prince Harry or something.
Prince Harry?
Yeah, Prince Harry. And like just him complaining about like wanting privacy, but also being as over the top
Yeah,
as
yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
We want privacy.
Trying to be on every talk show in the world.
But then also complaining about not having enough privacy.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, the fuck out of here. Aaron, didn't he live in like BC for a while? And
I
they
think
kept
so,
complaining?
actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember one time, I think when I was coming home from vacation from BC, I saw their helicopter like flying above. It was just,
Oh, really?
It was just so random and just out of the blue.
I remember I was out in like where I live, like literally in the city that I live in, and I was out getting a coffee at Tim Hortons.
Like
There
all
was all
Canadians
these
do.
fucking there was all these black SUVs everywhere,
Yep.
and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like all these Escalades and shit, right? And the guy next to me is like, hey, Stephen Harper's in the fucking Swiss Chalet.
Oh wow, that's
Like,
crazy.
get the fuck out of here. I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah, man, he just pulled up and fucking they're all in there eating dinner at the Swiss Chalet. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, I've had kind of a similar run-in with Stephen Harper,
Yeah.
where I just randomly like saw like a bunch of like the black
Yeah.
like Escalades or whatever, just kind of doing
Yeah.
their thing, and then he just kind of like came out and just did his thing.
Yeah.
But how old was I? I was probably like 13 or something at that time. But it was kind of crazy. Just seeing like someone that you've seen on TV, well, and I guess seeing the prime minister in person is kind of like weird, especially
Yeah.
like being in Alberta where it's like super far away from like anything that has to do with politics.
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess it's a big country and like I guess they travel everywhere.
So what is it actually like out there? Is it super conservative? Like they say it is?
It really depends. Like I feel like for a lot of the older people, yeah, they're super conservative, and then I feel like the younger generation is definitely more like liberal, definitely more like progressive in that way.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Mhm.
I mean, obviously, people are always going to have like different opinions on things, but I feel
Yeah,
like
they're not going to align with everything that a party.
I feel like a lot of
about,
a lot of the people I went to school with, they were definitely liberal. Like they were pro like LGBTQ rights and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and also a couple of them were kind of weird in like a certain way where they said they were super anti-capitalism. It was just like a few like outliers basically, but they hated capitalism, but yet they had an iPhone, and my friend pointed that out.
Yeah, I know.
And the whole class just laughed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I don't know, like there's pros and cons to like any kind of economic like system. By the way, we are not talking about politics. This is just an anecdote from school, okay, from high school.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
We're not talking
I
about
didn't mean to bring that
politics. Just something that
I
happened
was
at
just
school.
curious what it was like out there. That's all.
I mean, no. I'm just saying that because Twitch's TOS is kind of a little bit different now, and like, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty much like how it is. While being as milk toast as I possibly can about it.
Yeah.
And then what else goes on here? I guess it's kind of boring a lot of the time, but like we have a lot of concerts, we have like lots of big events going on, and then of
Yeah.
course we have this big rodeo that happens every year.
Oh yeah.
And I
Stampede.
haven't gone in, I don't even know how long.
Yeah.
But that was so funny though on GeoGuessr. You remember that one time when we literally got that at the arena?
Oh yeah.
And I knew exactly where it was, and that was my only time
Didn't it
getting.
say Winnipeg somewhere?
No. Well, I recognized the building specifically because I went there like a year
Yeah,
before.
but I guessed like fucking Winnipeg or on that one or something, didn't
Oh,
I?
maybe. Yeah, you might have.
Because it said Winnipeg somewhere.
Oh, it could have been like
I'm-
maybe like the Winnipeg Jets or something were playing.
Yeah, I don't know because I've played GeoGuessr a lot, right? And I've
yeah.
been fucked over a lot on GeoGuessr because like it may seem obvious that a place is someplace, but it's a lot of the time it's not. It's just the signage.
Oh, true. Yeah. By the way, have you ever seen
Yeah.
the movie Slumdog Millionaire?
No.
No. Okay. So I think it won like a couple Academy Awards back in the day, and it was basically a movie about this Indian guy in India who won like a game show, and he guessed every single question right, and they thought he was cheating, so they tortured him, and he basically had to like escape from the whole situation. And
Oh, really?
basically, the only reason why he got every question right was because it related to like something that happened in his life before. And I just felt like me guessing or me having that exact spot on GeoGuessr was kind of my Slumdog Millionaire moment, where I knew
Yeah.
where it was, because it's like the only arena that I've ever been inside of.
Yeah.
But to be fair, before I went to go see wrestling in 2023, I think the last time I went was like 2003. So, because I used to,
Right.
my dad used to get like hockey tickets through like his work, and we used to go like
Yeah.
maybe like every month or two, and it was always kind of a cool thing. I didn't give a shit about the hockey. All I cared about was just that delicious popcorn, and then
Yeah.
all the snacks.
Yeah. Well, the atmosphere in a hockey game is pretty amazing too, though.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, but I've been so like in my comfort zone for so long that when I tried to go see wrestling, I wasn't like mentally or physically prepared for it.
Yeah.
I had to get up a couple of times and just take a few laps around the arena, like in the lobby, because like it was just, I don't know, my body just kind of had like a reaction to just way too much stimulation from like years of just kind of, I guess, being a gamer.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I went again, I'd probably be a lot better off. This was also around the time though that I was having some like mild health issues. And I'm not even sure if it was like, I don't know if it was just anxiety. I don't know like what it was. Cause I was also, well, I have an accountant and I was supposed to send all my stuff to the accountant and I kept pushing it off. And I feel like I kind of felt bad for just delaying it when I should just do it. Cause it takes like 5 minutes. And I feel like that was kind of weighing in on me. And I know stuff like that can definitely like trigger some like anxiety symptoms. Like if there's something on your mind that you need to do, but you just keep pushing it off.
Mm-hmm.
And like for most of my life, like I've never had like mental stuff kind of manifest in like a physical form. It's always just been like, okay, I can just push it back a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then when I went to the hospital, like that's the first thing one of the nurses asked, like, do you have anxiety? And I said, like, I'm not diagnosed, but maybe. But then again, doesn't everyone have anxiety to an extent?
Yes, I think so.
It's such a broad question.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess like diagnosed anxiety, but because there was like nothing wrong with me for the most part. I had slightly high blood pressure, but I think it was
I
just
just think people deal with it differently or don't know how to deal with it.
yeah. And then ultimately, I just made some lifestyle changes. Basically, because I was sitting with really bad posture all day, every day, eating a really terrible diet, and just doing a lot of things that just weren't super great for my health.
Yeah.
And then because my arms started going numb when I put pressure on my shoulders, and I think it was just from the bad posture. But I was thinking like, okay, what if this is something more serious? Like, what if it's something heart related? So I got like an EKG, I got like chest X-rays, I got some blood work done, and the only thing wrong with me was just slightly elevated blood pressure.
Yeah.
Like nothing too crazy, but just a little bit more than average. And then but then I think I spent like 7 hours at the hospital total, and most of it was just waiting.
Yeah. Yo, this is crazy. I'm watching you on Twitch right now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right? And it says, so it grays out your stream, and it says support Turbo Motions by disabling ad block. Streamers make money when viewers watch ads or purchase Twitch Turbo to go ad free.
Oh, yeah,
So
I guess
allow Twitch ads.
Okay.
Or try Turbo.
I think another
subscribe to
alternative
this.
They also
It
have.
doesn't say subscribe to this fucking streamer to disable ads.
Yeah, that's so weird because
There's no.
I have that enabled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually weird that they would go about that. They wouldn't mention like subscribe to get rid of ads, like because I guess they
Must
probably
do a
make more
fucking
from Turbo.
screenshot. Fucking nuts, dude.
Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. You got.
I mean, I love you, Twitch.
I mean, Twitch is a great platform, obviously, but like, of course, every platform always has like their pros and cons.
That.
And personally, I think the biggest con of Twitch, and I guess Kick as well to an extent, is the max bit rate. Like, because 6,000 is kind of mediocre, especially when you're, thinking about streaming at 1080 60.
Yeah. Like, I think Kick is max 8, but still.
Yeah, I mean, 8,000 is definitely a little bit better. I think that's what Twitch partners get, but I don't know. I know it costs more, but I think even increasing it to like 10,000 would probably be perfect. Even like 12,000, because then you could have like super crisp 1440p streams.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Shrubafet? Yo, I just started up a new playthrough too. That's awesome. What are the odds? Are you excited for Borderlands 4, by the way?
What's up, Shruba? You can't escape me.
Oh wait, I guess I have to run over some more stuff. But there's nothing left to run over. Oh wait, never mind. I guess I can just run over anything, literally anywhere, to get biofuel. Yeah, I think I kind of did this mission wrong. Because I kind of just shot all the enemies instead of just running them over. And now I think I killed all of them, so I think we might have to actually reload into here. I might have to come back. Unless I can like find a couple enemies just on the side of the road just doing their thing. Oh, I bought it on PC. because I got next to nothing to do. Like, so I'm excited. Oh, you're excited for Borderlands 4. That's awesome. Oh, you lost your save because you had it on your drowned Xbox. Oh, it sucks.
Yeah, your apartment flooded or something, right?
Yeah, it sucks. I'm sorry that happened. But like, did you not? Were you just? Was it just like purely like an offline Xbox? Because I know typically on Xbox, I'm pretty sure like all the games have like cloud saves included with like Xbox Live Gold. Well, I guess now I think it's like Game Pass Core. Because I think they decided to get rid of Xbox Live. Oh yeah, you played it like twice. I didn't beat it, but I finally got my damage deposit back. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I still have never finished Borderlands 3. Like, I've definitely started a couple separate playthroughs, but every single time I started playing it, I always got sidetracked and ended up like playing other games instead. So this time I'm trying to commit myself to like actually beating it, which is something I also need to do with Dark Souls, because I need to like the thing about me is I start up way too many games at the same time, and I only finish like a fraction of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, since I've been streaming more, I'm definitely trying to spend more time actually trying to beat the games that we start, because ultimately, if we beat a really difficult game like Dark Souls, like that's just content for YouTube.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think about it more of like the long game instead of just the like, hey, we're streaming right here. Like, we're also trying to get clips. We're trying to get long forms, just any kind of like additional content to supplement the whole like content strategy. Because I know for years, I kind of just I got by just by exclusively streaming and not really focusing on anything else. And back in the day, that was kind of the norm.
Wait, what? Who would do that?
Yeah, I wonder.
Fuck.
But I mean, just from like every YouTube video that I've seen, like that's what everybody recommends.
Yeah.
Like just, you know, obviously stream, make sure the streams are fun, and then make some like easily digestible content for people to discover after the fact, and just kind of go from there. Yeah, I can't play on my PC from my Microsoft account, so I had to buy the PC version. Wait, what do you mean? Like, is there just like a weird bug with like the Xbox app? Because I know, I think Borderlands 3 recently came to Game Pass a little while ago. Because actually, that's what I'm playing. I'm playing it right now through Game Pass.
I think I played mine. I got mine. I have all 3 Borderlands that I claimed for free off of Epic.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I bought all 3 on Steam, but then because I'm way too into Xbox achievements, I just prefer to play the Game Pass version.
Yeah.
But honestly though, like the Xbox app isn't that terrible. It's just not on Steam, and that's like kind of the biggest con, but I don't know. I feel like it's still, it's fine.
I would like to see a company come out with an actual like piece of software that encompasses all games.
Oh yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's been a few companies that have tried to do it, but do you know what I mean? So you could have all your Epic games and all your Steam games and everything all in one.
Oh,
launcher.
so kind of like oh, what's that service that lets you do that on like for streaming services?
Yeah. I don't know.
Whatever it's called.
Remember. Yeah. But you know what I mean though? So you could like, you don't have to flip flop like.
Oh yeah,
your
for
Steam
sure.
or Epic, you know what I mean? It's all in one place.
I feel like it's just hard to do that because like when you have so many competing platforms, they'll do whatever they can to prevent that. So you have to use their platform.
Yeah.
But I mean, that definitely would be a really cool idea. It's just you'd have to maybe get the government involved, you know, to kind of have all these companies work together.
Yeah. Yeah, and the shit that pisses me off about like Battlefield 2 is that I buy my games on Steam, like my Battlefield games on Steam. Right?
Yeah, same. And then you have
But I
to still use the
their
EA app.
stupid- Oh my god, it's so fucking annoying.
And then I think I've been playing them through Game Pass because I think it's included with Ultimate with EA, like the EA subscription that comes with it. And
EA Play.
there's no achievements, even though you have to launch it through the Xbox app. Same with Blizzard
Yeah.
games too. There's just no Xbox achievements.
Yeah, I can't even use the EA Play shit anymore. I can't even use their service
Yeah.
because I
it's-
can't log into it because it's linked to an old Xbox account I had.
Oh yeah, I had the same thing happen with like my old Activision account. Like I'm just,
Yeah.
I contacted support to try to get everything unlinked so I could relink my accounts,
Nope.
and
They
nope,
won't do it.
they just won't.
Nope. That's like the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Like it's an account I
What do you
made
mean
like
I can't?
15
What do
years
you mean
ago
I
or
can't
something.
unlink my account? Like what? You know?
It's so dumb.
And like even my my PlayStation account,
Yep.
I can't remember the password for my PlayStation account.
Oh no.
And back when I first created my PlayStation account was like PlayStation 3, like fucking
Acquired the astronaut.
20 years ago or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And I created it as a joke. So I picked like a random country, and then like I selected my fucking my spoken language was like something really weird. I don't remember what it all was, but I can't reset my password through PlayStation
Oh no.
because I don't remember what country I selected.
So I'm guessing Helldivers is kind of off the table for now.
Yeah, like fuck, dude. So I have like $3,000 or $4,000 worth of games that I can't fucking play.
Oh wow.
So I can't even log into my account.
Yeah, it's always the worst.
Found me some loot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I think I used to have an old PlayStation account, but I forgot it. So I think when I got a PS4, I just made a new account, and then just kind of went from there. And then recently, actually, I don't really use my PS5 all that often. It just kind of sits in my room where it's available to play, but I usually, whenever I hop in bed, I usually just fall asleep within like 15, 20 minutes for whatever reason. Even though I used to have like really bad insomnia where I couldn't sleep. But I mean, I guess it's good that my sleep schedule is starting to get back to normal where I can actually sleep. But it's just, and then the other day, well, obviously, I think I told it earlier in the stream, I had a M.2 for my PC that had a built-in heatsink. And with the new motherboard that I got, that's just not an option. Because it has like an integrated heatsink for all three M.2s. And then there's like one other one that's on its own, but it's a Gen 5 one. And if you use that slot at all, it actually slows down your graphics card.
That's what I heard before.
Yeah, like Gen 5 is kind of in a weird spot. Like it's fast as hell, but it uses too many PCIe lanes, I guess.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if that's what's gonna happen with mine too, because I'm running two M.2s.
But do you have a Gen 5 slot in your computer? In your
No,
motherboard?
my
Yeah, no.
my motherboard's old.
Okay, yeah. So if you ever do upgrade to a newer one, just try not to use the Gen 5 slot if you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like I would say just get one that has at least like 4 slots. And then make sure that like at least 2 of them are like Gen 4. So you can you have room for your main drive, and then you can have another one, and then you might have some room for like future proofing. Because I feel like with a motherboard, it's always good to like kind of future proof it a little bit in case you want to upgrade your storage. Because like it's kind of cool though that M.2s have actually come down so much over the last few years.
Yeah.
Because I think you can get like well, I think it was on sale. I think it was like $400, but I got a 4 terabyte Samsung 990 Pro, which is like one of the fastest Gen 4 ones on the market. And I guess that's a shockingly not a bad price
4
for
terabyte is decent,
something
yeah.
with that speed.
See you soon, killer.
Yeah.
And then even the normal price is like 500, but I remember I think it was like 800-900 just a few years ago for the exact same thing. But obviously, as technology gets more advanced, they start to lower prices for the slower stuff, which is kind of, I mean, that's technology. Stuff gets better, it also gets cheaper, and it's just a win for the customers.
Yeah, true.
But at least for now, even though I only have like a single 4 terabyte M.2 on my computer, I think it'll be enough storage for a while. As long as I don't get too crazy with it.
Yeah.
And I'm also trying to like
4
figure out
terabytes
ways.
is decent.
Yeah.
Like early.
It's just my biggest problem is whenever I play Counter-Strike or whenever I play games where I do hit clips, I often hit way too many of them and I never organize them. So after like several months, I'm left with like a terabyte of clips to like sort through.
Yeah.
And like I just need to get on top of it before it gets too out of hand, like it usually does.
Yeah.
But I'm lazy. What can I say?
Just park the rig right there, BH.
One sec, I'll get.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, I
After
gotta
like,
get back into doing offline content again.
oh yeah. I mean, as long as you can just take stuff specifically from the stream, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like, do you have a replay buffer set up in your OBS?
No.
Okay, because I would say that's the best way to do it, especially if you can get all the audio tracks separated, just to make it easier in post.
Huh.
And then you just, if anything happens, you can just do the replay buffer. You can set up for like 3 minutes, 5 minutes, however long you think. You know, just
And what would it do? It would record like a video?
yeah, it basically just records like do you know NVIDIA Shadowplay?
Give me the map.
Not really.
Okay, so they have like an instant replay feature where it's always recording, and you can just press I think Alt F10 and it records the last 5 minutes, for example, or however long you set it for.
Oh, okay.
And a replay buffer effectively does the same thing. And I believe it doesn't really have an impact. It just uses a little bit of RAM to kind of cache the last few minutes. And then you just press
Right.
the button to save it, and then it saves the replay buffer. You just have to make sure you enable it when you start the stream or whenever you're ready to start going for clips.
Oh, okay.
But do you have a Stream Deck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because you can just set up a few buttons for that, and it's just super simple. Like anytime anything funny happens, just press the button, and you'll have the clip right in your like video folder or wherever you specify.
Huh. Interesting. Can you have it so it also like only records the game video?
Just the game video. So that's another problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I don't. There might be a plugin to do that, but I guess this is specifically why I record or why I don't really have any kind of
Yeah,
like
overlays.
overlay, just so I can
Yeah.
get like the clean gameplay. And then if I ever wanted to incorporate a face cam or any kind of overlay, I'll probably have to like. I guess it's not the worst thing if you have an overlay, because like even if it's just on the sides, you can still use everything in the middle. Just
Yeah.
if you're uploading
That's
a
why I
short or a
usually
TikTok.
just go for the short form content.
Yeah, it's usually easier. I mean, even then, even if you have like an overlay, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's better promotion than just pure gameplay. Because then people can clearly see that you stream.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think people are pretty used to it, right?
Oh yeah, for pretty much. What kind of graphics card do you have? Oh yeah, the RTX, obviously.
Yeah. 4070.
Because that's another thing you can do. You can set up instant replay on Shadowplay. Just press Alt Z. That'll open up the interface. And then you can set up an instant replay buffer or an instant replay for like the last 5 minutes. And then you can press Alt F10 anytime you want. It'll record the last 5 minutes. But one thing I should mention is you do want to go into... I actually can't open it up right now. It's just refusing to work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so you go to Settings, Audio, and then for audio tracks, you want to make sure you separate the tracks. Because then it'll take the gameplay audio and the mic audio and separate them into 2 different tracks. So if you just only want to like play the gameplay, you can do that. If you just only want to have your mic and turn down the gameplay, it basically gives you more freedom in post.
Right.
Wait, it's using my Bluetooth as a source. What the hell? Hold up. Let me fix this real quick. Bro. All right, I'm going to do combo 1. There we go. Okay. But yeah, Shadowplay, especially if you have an NVIDIA card, is such a useful tool when it comes to content, because then it just purely records only the gameplay and nothing else. And then, as well as your voice. But you don't really have to use it if you don't want to. I think you can also like incorporate a camera into it if you want. And they just have a bunch of really useful functionality. But NVIDIA Shadowplay, such a great tool.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it's actually what I used to record most of my gameplay. Like,
Yeah.
I only recently started using OBS more. I guess when I started using the Rodecaster, because it's just more ideal. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I just got a legendary LMG, apparently. Okay. Hold up. Wait, is this thing actually good? Wait a minute. Oh, actually, it sucks. Oh, no. 129 item score. You know what? That's fine. You know what? It's actually not terrible. I'll take it.
A fitting death.
It's just, well, with any LMG, the reload time just takes forever. But, I mean, that's pretty par for the course in
Yeah,
video
that's
games.
how it goes, pretty much.
Now, why can't they make an LMG that reloads instantly?
Some bitches wouldn't let
Huh,
us leave
game
my
developers?
home without a fight. Well, they're gonna get it.
A handy trick.
I don't know.
Well, I guess you don't want to
I know
ruin the
that.
balance for online games specifically.
Yeah.
I will say, though, this LMG, actually not bad. Aside from the reload.
You there. How will your last breath go?
Let's see, what other like what other PC things are out there? I know AMD is definitely starting to improve with their graphics cards with the Radeons.
Yeah. They've always had like driver issues though, right?
Yeah, I think for the most part they've had like driver issues and a lot of different issues. And I mean, just over the last couple generations, the performance just hasn't been on par with Nvidia. But I think they're definitely starting to catch up, which is kind of cool because Nvidia's been kind of, I guess, lazy the last couple years because they've been so far ahead of the game.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, some competition will make them lower their
Well,
prices.
and they don't want to outdo themselves, right?
True,
Like,
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel like the 5000 series cards have definitely been like not necessarily the biggest letdown, but they've definitely been a disappointment compared to what people were really expecting.
Yeah.
And
I think we
on top of
have
that,
like the best cards on the market right now, actually.
yeah, Nvidia.
Pretty well. Like the ones that you and I are running.
Yeah, like the 40 series.
Probably some of them. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, they're definitely not bad. Now, sure, the 50 series is a little bit better, but for like $2,400 Canadian, like, is it worth it to get
Yeah, no, it's
maybe a
not.
10% increase?
No.
Short of all the new AI tools that they've incorporated, because I know
I mean,
that
if you were
makes a difference.
had unlimited money, sure. You know,
Yeah.
But I mean,
And my friend was like, he thought I was gonna upgrade to a 5080, but at this point, it's just not worth it.
yeah.
Like, sure, I mean, upgrading to like a 9950X 3D, like that's a massive upgrade from a 13900K. Considering also that generation or that card was having a ton of issues. Oh god, I just went down. Because did you hear about all the drama with the 13 and 14 gen like Intels?
No.
Yeah, basically, the way that they were made kind of caused them to. I think it also might have been an ASUS thing where the cards were pulling in way too much voltage, using way too many watts, and it was kind of causing oxidation where it basically caused the cards to degrade like almost instantly.
Oh, really?
Or yeah, the chips, like they just started degrading like way faster than they should have, and it kind of became like this whole entire thing.
Yeah, I bet.
All right, there we go. And of course, I bought it when it was like relatively new before all that stuff came out. And then, luckily though, they have released, I think a hot fix or something. They've released like a new BIOS update that, for the most part, has fixed it. But if your card already started degrading, you can't really undo all that damage that's already been done. So
Yeah.
it's just like this whole ordeal. And I think my CPU is probably fine since I didn't really use it all that much because I was mostly just using my previous PC because it was just in a more convenient place. But
I'll not let death take
I think I used 1,000 hours of it, and I could RMA it if I wanted to.
should go.
I just don't think it's really worth it. I'll probably stick to just RMAing the motherboard,
I'll be alright.
and then I'll see what I can do. Maybe pick up a new power supply. Actually, I don't know.
Here,
I'll have to figure it out.
you hold on to that astronaut chip for now, hun.
Because ideally, it'd be nice for me to throw that motherboard. I'd probably have to get more RAM too and get a few other parts, but it'd be nice to be able to upgrade my secondary backup PC that I was using over the last 2 weeks and upgrade that to a CPU that's a few generations newer. Because I know the 10900K, it's not bad, but definitely doesn't hold up compared to a lot of the more modern CPUs.
Yeah.
You know,
I know once I get this house sold, I'm gonna be doing a new build pretty much.
oh, that's going to be awesome. Are you gonna keep your GPU or just
Yeah, I'll build around it.
okay?
Time to talking through with me, go.
Yeah, definitely not a bad way to do it. Because that's kind of what I did with the current PC. I just kind of built around the GPU basically.
Get on the
Yeah.
ship. We gotta get out of here before more of them
But
sicko
I'm just
bastards
so glad that after all that, after weeks of PC problems, it seems to be over.
Yeah.
And all it took was new motherboard, new power supply, new case. The new case was optional, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to be careful or be safe. And then CPU, but
Well, you and me both actually, because I was having fucking massive fucking problems too.
yeah, because I'm just not sure.
Blue screening and fucking.
Because I don't know. Like, I mean, it was most likely the power supply that initially caused the problems. And then I'm sure it probably damaged the motherboard. And then when I swapped out to a new power supply, all those problems still persisted. So, but, oh well, it's over now. And now I can just RMA the motherboard, maybe RMA the CPU just in case it got damaged in the process. And then just kind of, use the parts to upgrade something older.
Yeah.
Now, is it a little overkill to go that route? I wouldn't say so, because like, it's not like I'm building a whole new PC as like a secondary backup PC. I'm just taking parts I already have, getting them repaired, getting them fixed, and then repurposing them.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the style that I like to do for PC gaming.
Lil,
I never like to like
hell happened
put
to
things
you?
to waste. Or I never like to waste things unless it's like super old and it's literally unusable.
Longer a siren.
You're
But
saying Tyrene stole
I always want
I
to try
usually
to.
sell off my old shit.
down that
Yeah, I
guy.
should probably do that. I have so much. I have so many old PC parts that I should probably just sell. It's just the hassle of selling them, and then
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like the longer you hold on to them, the less they're worth, right?
yeah, true. Yeah, because I think I have my old PC from 2017 that I don't know if anyone would buy it, because it's like an
you know.
87. I mean, you never know, right?
I may not be a siren, but I'm still
Somebody's got a kid in school,
We
they,
all are.
you know.
And I tried to sell it to my cousin, but he just wasn't interested. He'd rather just buy it new, and I don't really blame him for that, because I sold my 2014 PC to my friend, and after like a year, the CPU basically just died, so we had to basically build a whole new PC.
Put it on that Facebook marketplace, man.
True,
So easy
yeah.
to sell shit on there.
Yeah, I just need a way to. Well, I could probably just get a ride from my dad, because I don't have a car, or I don't have my driver's license, and it's just mainly due to me being lazy, because I just don't really.
Yeah.
I work from home, and I don't really need a car for anything, and like
Yeah.
the insurance costs and everything just. At least at this
Yeah.
point in my life, it's just not really worth it.
I just tell them pick up only, man.
Yeah, I basically just true pickup only.
More dangerous than ever. She's got an army.
Because like if I need to go somewhere, I mean, either if I can't get a ride, I'll just take Uber. I'll just take an Uber, and I only do it like maybe once a year. So
Have one for me.
it's just I just don't really go outside a whole lot. That's basically my life story.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, I mean, I could go outside, or I could go outside in VR in GeoGuessr.
I could look outside.
Yeah.
I
Hey.
could stand by the window, open the window even.
Actually, I can see life from inside my VR headset because it's an 8K VR headset from the year 2050,
The hell out of here.
and the resolution is much higher than real life.
I'm just looking at the park through Google Street View.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't know. I just don't really. I don't know. I just don't really do a lot of stuff at IRL. Mainly just because I just don't really have a whole
Have you
lot of
always been like
interest.
that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Loading now.
Yeah.
I've always just preferred to be a gamer and like talk to people online, just because it's more convenient, and also kind of growing up. I guess it's probably like, not performance anxiety. It's like a fear of like losing friends just because they moved away. Because when I was younger, I had so many really close friends that moved away, and I had to make new friends, and I just never really got over that.
Yeah.
So I just prefer to just keep a lot of my friendships online for the most part, just because even if they move halfway across the planet, we'll still be able to keep in touch.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I had kind of the opposite. Because
I mean, I'm not saying I
grew up-
never
we-
go outside
we-
though.
we, yeah.
Ellie,
we moved like cities like every other year.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
little.
Yeah,
So
especially
I was
before
always
the
the one that
internet.
was leaving,
Yeah,
right?
it was a big problem before the internet came around.
See if
Yeah.
anyone needs help.
Claptrap.
So
Keep your ass in that hole.
I don't really have that lifetime friendship that a lot of people have, you know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think my closest friend that I'm friends with now, I think I've only known him since like grade 7 or something.
Yeah.
And then all the other friends that I knew like earlier, I haven't talked to them in like decades, or well,
Yeah.
a decade and a half at least.
Yep.
Yep, good old moving, good old all that stuff.
hmm
Anyone there? Hello?
Yeah, we were always moving.
Sound of my voice.
Yeah, but I mean,
Guys, where
like I'm
are
usually, I don't know, like a lot of the time I'm usually pretty comfortable when I go outside though. Like it's not like I'm a complete nervous wreck or I'm just about to have a nervous breakdown at just the drop of a hat. Like I'm generally pretty fine. Although I'm a little shy. I'm kind of quiet.
Yeah.
But I think I went to a wedding the other year and I don't know, it just lasted way too long and I just really wanted to go home, but I was just kind of there for the ride.
Yeah. Yeah, weddings are fucking horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad. It was just, we got seated with people who we didn't know at all. And
Yeah.
we just, I don't know. I had the biggest yapper on the planet at the table.
Oh yeah.
And then, I don't know if I'm an asshole for doing this, but I showed up to the wedding with a gray suit and a gray fedora. And I wore the fedora the entire time.
Really?
Yeah. Because I wanted to be like, I guess like a 1940s like wedding goer.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people thought it was pretty entertaining though. And then I guess the best man, like I guess it was my cousin who got married, and he thought it was pretty funny. Like, and then my dad was like, "Aren't they going to be offended? Like if you show up in that, like, who cares? Like no one's going to be offended just because they showed up with a fedora and a suit at a
Yeah.
wedding."
Right.
And then I asked him like, you know, where I got the idea from? Oppenheimer,
Oh yeah.
because
yeah.
it was kind of similar to what he was wearing in that movie.
I don't think I actually saw that film.
Oh, I've seen Oppenheimer like 7 times.
Yeah.
I saw it twice in theaters, and my dad thought I was crazy for doing it, but I think I saw it with my cousin, then I saw it with my friend. And the second
That's
time
the
we
one with
watched it.
Cillian Murphy in it, right?
Yeah, Cillian Murphy, yeah. We watched it
Yeah.
the first time, have you ever seen a movie in Ultra AVX?
No.
Oh, I think it's basically just like a regular movie theater, but the screen is bigger and the speakers are way louder. But the person who
Okay.
works at that specific theater has the ears of a bat. Or no, do bats have bad hearing? Are
No,
bats
they would
deaf?
have to have really good hearing if they can't see.
Oh yeah, I thought they
they?
just had like supersonic hearing. Okay,
Something like that. Yeah,
Okay,
I don't know.
so-
I'm not a hearing expert, but
basically it was just a guy who had not the best sense of audio, where the bass was way too high, but it wasn't that crazy actually, but the highs were way too high pitched, and it was just
yeah.
ear piercingly loud, and only
Yeah.
in the high end where it kind of just hurts your ears.
yeah,
And I absolutely hated it. Other than that though, it was pretty good.
yeah.
Like, honestly, the movie theater should hire me to be an audio engineer for them. Because I'd be able to get those levels dialed in perfectly, where it's not going to hurt people's ears, and it'll sound the best that it can sound.
Yeah.
As a guy with no formal education in audio. But
I mean,
I set up a Rodecaster, okay? I'm more qualified than most people.
probably, yeah.
It's, to be honest, though, if you do upgrade to one, it's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you figure out how it works, it is just so much better. Like
It's gotta work. It's gotta work better than the fucking Go XLR.
yeah, it just offers way more flexibility.
Yeah.
We're uniquely qualified to commentate on people killing each other. Also, cash flows
And I have two Go XLRs here.
Oh yeah, you do. Yeah. Were you thinking about just getting the duo or the full sized?
I want to get the full size. I feel like if I didn't get the full size, I would kick myself for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the duo is definitely fine. It's pretty much the same hardware. It's just
Yeah.
the extra 2 faders and just all the
That's
extra
what I mean,
inputs,
yeah.
just in case you want to upgrade later down the
Exactly.
road, like they're so useful. Because for me, I think, well, one of my microphones I can't actually use it because I'm using every other fader, including all the virtual faders. So I just have my Shure SM7B, and then I have my wireless mic set up that all I have to do is just turn it on, and it's set up to instantly work. And then what else? I have, well, there's obviously the channel for Bluetooth where I can like stream my phone or my laptop to it, or vice versa. I can actually use that channel to connect to wireless headphones to be able to monitor the stream wirelessly, which was actually super helpful for the PC building stream. Like I was completely untied, no wires whatsoever, and I had decent audio like on both ends.
Nice.
And let's see. Okay, so fader 1 is the microphone. Fader 2 is basically like the main mix where it's like everything going out to the stream. And I guess it's also like system audio or whatever, like miscellaneous. Then number 3 is chat. Number 4 is music. Number 5 is game. And then number 6 is Bluetooth. And that's all 6 faders. And then for the 3 virtual channels, because you can set up 3. I have one for the... what is that? Oh, yeah, one for the wireless mic. One for the sound effects. So like all these... Let me find a pad that's not inappropriate. There we go. Just the press of a button, you can do that.
Nice.
Because you actually do need to have that on the fader, or otherwise it doesn't work. They actually don't play through anything. And then the final one is actually the input for my DJ setup in case I ever want to do some DJing.
Oh yeah.
And the whole like, and then also the fact that you can have up to like 64 smart buttons, way better than the Go XLR with its like 12 or something.
Yeah.
But then it also has dedicated buttons for like the voice changer and stuff. But to be honest, like, how many streamers actually play around with that a whole lot versus like just making a couple of presets and just going with those?
Yeah, true.
And one other thing that is absolutely massive that a lot of people overlook is, you know how with the Go XLR, you know how if you reinstall Windows or do anything different, like use a different computer, you know how everything is just completely reset?
Mm-hmm.
With the Rodecaster, it has its own built-in storage, and it kind of works as a standalone device, and anything you change will pretty much just stay
saves
on the
to the-
device. Yep.
Saves to the device itself.
And then when you plug in the USB
huge.
cable, you're basically good to go.
Yeah, that's huge.
And then same with like then it also has like the dual USB Type-C ports. So if you ever do decide to get into dual PC streaming, it's an option, and there's not a whole lot of setup behind it. It's just super simple and straightforward. You
Yeah,
just need
because the thing I don't like about this Go XLR is that the way my faders are set up, I have mic, voice chat, so like the Discord here, music, which is my Spotify, and then system, which is everything else, which includes the game, the browser sources, everything off one fader. Which is why, like, when somebody plays a blurb, it's like super fucking loud. I would have to go into blurb, and like I can't control anything individually. That's why I want the extra 2 faders.
Yeah, true. And then plus, you also get 3 virtual faders too once you install the driver.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, like having a dedicated one for the game audio and then just everything is just so helpful.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then the addition of like the 2 other buttons too. So instead of just like completely like bringing down the fader, you can just completely mute the track specifically for the stream or just for you. So if you want the stream to still hear the music, but you don't want to hear it, you can do that.
Yeah.
For the
I want
virtual,
to be able to hear. I want to be able to hear everything that everyone hears. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like, that's what I want to be able. And the other thing I want to be able to do, and I can't figure out how to fucking do it, is I want to be able to play like videos on my OBS and not have the audio doubled.
Oh, yeah, true.
Like, I want to be able to hear it, and I want you to be able to hear it.
Yeah.
But when I do that, you hear it twice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can definitely do that. It's just a little convoluted because you have to go through every single like audio track. But once you figure it out, that it's really not that bad. I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
It's just kind of hard to explain though, because there's just so many like steps involved, and then people have to like understand like how it actually works and like.
Yeah.
But basically, if you want to like mess around with like the audio tracks for like chat audio, you just press the audio track button, or you can just press the tap on the touch screen, and then it brings up pretty much every other fader. And that's basically everything that routes through just the chat and nothing else. So if you want just music to play through it, you can do that. If you want just the mic, you can also do that. And then I think they have a thing called mix minusing, where you can set the volume to be a consistent stable standard where it's always at the same level for the stream, but then you can independently adjust it on your end. So if it's like too loud for you, but it's like the perfect level for the stream, then that's an option.
Right. I just mean in my my Discord or my OBS as it is.
Yeah.
So I used to I want to be able to play like stupid little audio video clips.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, as an overlay, like just for like a joke or whatever.
Oh definitely, yeah.
But it ends up being like an echoey piece of shit. Really sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's one of the pros and the cons of the Go XLR. Definitely a lot easier to use, but you just have like less flexibility with a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have no idea what this mini game is. I guess I just have to match these up or something.
I was gonna say, is this still Borderlands? Like, what is
Yeah, but it's like a weird mini game. Okay, I think I got it. I mean, I don't know if there's any point of playing this, but I mean, I'm getting coins or some kind of currency, so surely it's useful, right?
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, me neither. But hey, it happens.
I'm just gonna let my dog out real quick.
Okay. Wait, is this impossible? Uh-oh. Chat, I think this might actually be impossible. Unless, like, maybe I'm just overthinking it. But we need to, like... I need to put these up here, but then I also need to bring the handsome jacks down. And I'm not entirely sure on the best way to go about doing that. Okay, good enough. All right, we got it. Okay. I thought we were screwed.
Wait. 2 lines? What is happening? Just know that you can get points for tiles of either of the 2 colors.
And then also, what is this 8-bit music?
As you can see, it's literally impossible to get every single tile to line up. Just do the best you can.
Got it. Easy. All right, we just got to do one more. I at least want to get to 5.
If you can solve this puzzle, you'll have officially beaten my high score.
Wait, really? Claptrap, you're that easy?
Turn the game off and walk away forever. This is all I have.
Oh, well, Claptrap, it seems like I just need one more. Well. Oh, wait, but how am I actually going to solve this? Oh, wait, like this. Sorry, Claptrap. Oh, wait, now we can play Brick?
Congratulations! By beating my score, you've invalidated the only achievement of my otherwise accolade-free life. Please feel free to celebrate while I jettison myself into the nearest sun.
Hey, you're welcome, Claptrap. I got you. All right.
Oh, you're challenging my top score? Here's a pro tip. Smash the buttons with your fist until Tennis gets so angry, she completes them for you. I'm buying you a steak.
Wait, you're going to buy me a steak? Okay. All right, let's just get out of here. This is so stupid. I like how, wait, you can buy boosters? Oh, using the coins. Okay. Wait, actually, wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, it's only temporary. Wait, upgrade loot quality for 1 hour? That doesn't seem like it's worth it. 25 XP from combat for 2 hours? Wait, why is it not permanent? Wait, what? What kind of ripoff is that? Like, dude, what a ripoff.
Whoever wish to get good and return to this cabinet and
Why are you covered in
beat
blood?
my top score,
Just don't question it.
feel free.
Oh yeah, surgery. I forgot about it. Oh wait, we have to shoot the fire suppressors. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I've been completely ignoring the objective. And I guess, I mean, that's been a pretty common theme today. Like, I had one job. I just got a little sidetracked. Hey, it happens, though. It happens. There,
Yo.
okay. Yo, what up? Welcome back. Yeah, I kind of actually read the side of the screen and I figured out what the objective is. I just got a little sidetracked.
I do that too. I never fucking pay attention to what like I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always like, okay, I know for a fact I'll figure it out, and half the time I don't figure it out, so I have to kind of like swallow my pride a little bit.
Yeah. The chat always points it out to me.
But hey, at least I'm not willing to die on a hill unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Oh, what do I want to buy? You know what? I'll buy a piggy bank. Oh, no, I think this actually... Okay, so this gives me like more ammo capacity. Oh, that's actually insane. That's so useful. Okay, so backpack. No, I'm looking for like more inventory slots. Wait, lost loot. Okay, I'll do sniper. I'll buy that. I'll buy assault. Wait, it costs... No. Never mind. It's just the way that the money thing is going. Actually, I think I can just buy every single like expansion, like storage upgrade. Which for a game like this is super helpful. Like the more ammo you can have, the overall like more fun you're gonna have. Like, because I mean, well, you know, more shooting stuff, less looting, less like trying to grab a couple bullets right before a boss fight. And then I don't know if I do have a third inventory slot now. So, because the thing about this game is you start off with 2 inventory slots where you can have 2 weapons equipped at the same time. And then as you play through the story, you can unlock up to 4. So it just gives you like more to work with basically.
Yeah.
And since there's like literally billions of different weapons in the game, you know, it's good to have like as many slots as possible. It's kind of like DayZ, but there's no punishment for dying.
Yeah.
And also, at least as far as I know, there's no zombies.
Yeah.
And I guess it's also kind of in space. Which technically DayZ is in space because it's on Earth, which is in space. But
True.
in a very... But only if you look at it from that specific angle.
Yeah, we're gonna be making some changes to the server, I think, pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to add some more mods?
No, we're gonna edit some code.
Oh, okay.
Gonna create like a boss area.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Is there a way to
the
make
issue
it
right
so you
now
can have
is-
like a default loadout when every time you respawn?
You can, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can customize pretty much everything.
What do you think about that, or are we just going to keep it as like the base where you start off with nothing and you have to like loot your way to the top?
We thought about like adding like at least a starter weapon and maybe like a different food item.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
like something a little more beefy than just an apple.
Yeah, because I've kind of noticed that like every time I try to loot for stuff, like everything has already been looted.
Yeah.
So it's just really hard to get started.
Yeah. That's kind of why I like that the AI is on the shore,
Oh, yeah, true.
right? Because I mean, if you have the proper start, like you can get geared right off the beach
Oh, for sure, yeah.
if you do it right, right?
You just have
like, it
to
gives you that
defeat
option.
those enemies that literally have aimbots.
Yeah. They're not all that accurate though. Like
Except when you don't want them to be.
Except if you get too close, like they're gonna laser you like every time.
Yeah.
You just can't let them get close. That's the only thing.
Yeah, it's just a shame when you have a pistol with like 3 bullets left.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know
Yeah, you at least need like a shotgun or like some sort of a rifle. You're not even don't even bother.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless you can just get perfect headshots every time while they're moving.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, if you can manage to take them out, then you're well off.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Wait, so apparently I have to open the garage to space. Okay. That sounds fun.
So what's happening now in the server is like everyone's got all the top tier loot and nothing to do with it, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing else to do. So we want to create this boss area that you go to a particular part of the map and there'll be like 20 of them.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It'll take like 3 or 4 people to complete it.
Or one really good gamer who's just super determined.
Right. That's gonna try it over and over and over, and what that's gonna do, right, is deplete all your inventories.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because they've been stockpiling all these weapons for, a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we need it with, like, to satisfy the server, we need to like get rid of some of that loot they're holding on to, right?
True, yeah.
And what we can do is, like with Daisy, the way Daisy works is Daisy has like multiple expansion maps, right?
Yep.
And there's some items that come with those DLCs that aren't in the base game, but they're in the files.
Yeah.
Like, they're accessible, right? But they don't spawn. Like for instance, like the two other maps are Livonia and Sakal, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And on Chinaris, those new items that they added for that DLC don't spawn in Chinaris, but they can if we enable it.
If you know what you're doing,
Right.
and if you just change the code in just the right way.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to give these 20 AI all the expansion loot,
Oh.
right? So the only way to get the expansion loot is to go after those AI, those particular AI.
And let me guess, it's going to
Yeah.
be just a brutal slog.
Oh, it's going to be hell, man. It's going to be hell.
Well, hey, you know
It's
what?
going to be hard as hell, man.
If there's anything that Destiny raids taught me, even though I've never done any, you just need
Yeah.
to fight like hell
Yeah.
with a team and make sure
Yeah.
everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, and then there's all the holiday gear too, right? Like the stuff that they only spawn on official servers during the holidays, like all the Christmas stuff and all the Halloween shit.
Oh, yeah.
All that stuff that you can add to them, right? And the one item that they have for holiday loot is a jack-o'-lantern, right? And the
So-
jack-o'-lantern, you can actually wear it as a helmet,
So you're going to make that the RuneScape party hat of the DayZ server.
pretty much, yeah.
Oh, hell. That sounds awesome.
So, and like with the jack-o'-lantern, like if you actually wear it, it actually works like night vision,
Oh, that's
but
sick.
it's orange. Yeah, it's orange night vision.
Hey, what's up, Bill?
It's pretty awesome.
Dude, that sounds sick. Because I know sometimes it can get a little hard to see, especially when when you don't have a flashlight, when you're just,
Yeah.
when your monitor isn't configured properly, where it's just too dark.
Yeah, OLED, for instance.
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah, with OLED, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Drink now? This guy wants me to drink, apparently. Okay, whatever you say, Bill.
You have blurbs. You don't, do you?
I don't, but I should set them up.
Because there's a blurb that it's like, hey.
Oh, wait,
some
you
ass
meant
one
water?
guy wants you to
Oh.
drink water.
Oh, well, too late.
There's that blurb.
I purchased hydrate. Okay, I'll hydrate. Okay, I'll drink some water now.
Jammed.
Delicious, delicious water. Okay, I drank the water, Bill. You happy? Okay, by the way, I have no idea where I'm going.
I didn't hear a swishing sound.
Do I got to do it louder? The mic doesn't pick up a lot of background noise.
We need a straw with like the gurgling sound at the bottom of the cup.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
You know what I can do, actually? I can take my wireless mic, turn it on,
Drink out
put
of
it
the
right
tap.
on my throat, and then just drink.
Yeah.
I just have to make sure I don't. I mean, I'm sure it's probably somewhat waterproof.
Okay. Oh, that's too loud. All right, so here, let me drink some water real quick. What's up?
Oh, there you go. That's perfect.
There. Okay. Are you satisfied now? Was that the water sound you wanted? That was so loud.
That worth 1,250 points?
Yeah, was it worth it? That was probably like the highest definition gulp sound that has ever been made on a live stream. Well, hey, that's what we do. We do things that have never been done before. Okay, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going in this game. I'm supposed to go to the garage to space. But it's just, where is it? I mean, there's got to be a staircase. A staircase that I walked past.
I think you did walk past one.
Oh, wait, is it this one?
To the right.
Is it? Wait, oh, to the right? Because I know there's also like the cargo bay down there, but I'm not sure if I've actually been there. Okay, so Marcus's munitions. I've already been here. Staircase going upstairs. And there's all this. You know what? I'm going to try the staircase back here because maybe that's the right way. I guess there's only one way to find out. When is the shower stream at 1,000 subs? We'll do a full-on shower stream.
I wondered where that went.
Actually, it'd be awkward though, because it would probably have to be like without a camera. Because like there is no, like basically my shower has like all glass like walls, or like all the doors are glass, and there is no privacy at all in there. So trying to stream in the shower would be an absolute nightmare. But I mean, if it's just audio only, though.
Done it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Plus, like, I'm not a huge shower stream guy, even though my name does have shower in it.
Who is?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Well, there's one person I know, but I don't really know them anymore.
Okay, yeah.
Go to the supply closet. Okay, cool. I swear, I love how the game tells me where to go, but it also makes it as convoluted as possible. So in like more vertical areas, it's so easy to get lost. Okay, let me guess. I don't have to go this way. I have to go.
What is this level design, dude?
Yeah, it's a little convoluted. And I think this might be the reason why I quit playing the game in the first place. Just because of the level design. To be fair, though, the other Borderlands games weren't really any better. Like, they were still a little complicated, but that's kind of what made it a little more interesting. Because you never know 100% like where you're going, but...
It's like they didn't really plan it at all.
Yeah.
Just kind of slapped together.
Or they wanted to put too much stuff in, like, too little of a space. Or too small of a space.
What you want?
You ever play Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk? Yes, yes. I never finished it, but I have played through the tutorial at least.
I beat it, and I didn't even realize I beat it.
Oh, really? I heard it's like a really short game, surprisingly.
Yeah, I was shocked.
Like, I feel like
that was it?
once you beat the prologue, you're already like halfway through the game.
Yeah. And then I had to reinstall Windows, and I lost my game save, so I lost like the bonus weapon you get when you beat the game.
Oh no, not the 3 hours of gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get back and like replay it, because like actually that'd be a great game to play on stream.
Yeah, it's a really good game.
I just don't
know.
There's I'd probably play it with path tracing.
Did you know there's a team of devs that are working on making it multiplayer?
Oh, that's awesome. So just like the Skyrim Together people.
Not just multiplayer, but like a 5M style multiplayer.
Oh, like role playing. That's awesome.
Could you imagine that?
That'd be sick, actually.
Yeah. And it actually looks like you can actually see like updates of it on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And it actually looks like 5M.
Oh, that's sick.
The way it's built. So they're giving like people the power to like have their own servers, like RP servers.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
All right. I wonder if I can get some new weapons now.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of videos of them showing like how the synchronization works with like racing and shooting and stuff like that. It's
Oh,
pretty cool.
that sounds awesome.
Good to see you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna gamble all my iridium dollars.
I think it's called
Ew.
Cyber MP. I think it's called.
Oh, that sounds cool. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like isn't GTA like one of the only? Well, I guess GTA and Gmod. I feel like those are the only two like mainstream like RP games.
And Red Dead.
Oh yeah, Red Dead 2. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Although, like, I used to play 5M a lot. Like, that's what I used to stream mostly when I first started streaming.
Yep.
And then I just got like super burned out of it.
Oh yeah. I kind of got
And
the
then I
same
tried-
thing. I used to do like Black Ops 2 open lobbies every day, and I was burnt out after like a month of doing it every day straight.
Yeah. Well, I came to the realization that I didn't want to be one of those people that I could only play that. Otherwise, nobody would watch.
Yeah, honestly, I need to.
You know what I mean?
I cannot stream if I can't play a variety of things. Like
Exactly.
It's just not in me.
Yeah. I say that, but I've played fucking Daisy for like a month and a half straight.
I mean, hey, Daisy's a fun game.
Yeah.
Come back anytime, sugar. I've got a few.
All right, time to gamble all my money on the slots.
But like I've so like I was saying, like I played a lot of like 5M, but
Mhm.
I tried Red Dead RP and I just can't do it. Like it's just too, I don't know, boring.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Holy
kind of see
shit.
that.
It's like, well, guess I'm gonna go to the next city. It takes you like an hour to get there. You know, like
Hey, what's up?
how do you
What's
play
up,
this?
other
I don't
people?
understand. Yeah, like
I don't know. I'll tune in to like watch the streams from time to time because it can be pretty fun. But personally, I've never actually hopped on like 5M myself, or like any kind of like role playing game.
yeah.
Because I don't know. I'm more of like an action kind of guy. I like to just go in. Like if there's a role playing game where you can just like DM, like I'm all in. But otherwise, like, it's not really my style.
Yeah.
I have to buy something from
always did, like-
Crazy Earl.
We always did like the mafia type shit, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, like a
And
Max
then I
Mafia.
did, yeah, and then like the cop RP. I used to be a cop. That was like constant action, right?
Oh yeah, true.
That was good to stream, but just got boring.
Yeah, it's like same day, different shit, or same
Yeah.
shit, different day.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh, I do have enough. Okay. I'll buy a graffiti. There, you happy, game? Is that the? Are we good? Yeah, we're good.
Come back, never.
Well, that was a bitch and a half. Now go install that new entropy accelerator. We gotta get a move on.
Oh boy. Now I have like another objective to do on this spaceship. I think that's probably one of the biggest downsides to this game, just the fact that there's some parts that can kind of slow down the action and prevent you from like really exploring, since you're like stuck on a ship having to do like a million different chores.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, the game is generally pretty fun.
Yeah.
And then
That was my only complaint about Cyberpunk. Actually, it was the cutscenes and fucking.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's just so bad.
Actually,
Drives me nuts.
I think 5 years ago or something, I made like a Cyberpunk like YouTube poop, and that to date is my only YouTube poop I've ever made. It's just I think it's literally just the guy saying, "Are you blowing a man? Are you blowing alone?" Just the dumbest things. And then there's like one point where I kind of I cranked up the audio a little bit too loud, and I wish there was a way for me to fix it, but it's what's done is done.
Yeah.
All right, are we ready to we ready to travel? Are we ready to head to another planet? Or
While you were gone, Troy whipped
I don't know.
propaganda vid for our followers. Galaxy premiere. Check it out.
Here, I'll just stare off into space. This is like an entire vibe. Ow. If only I could stand still. What? I don't even know what's happening in the game right now. A bunch of like cartoon 1940 cartoon sound effects are playing. It's just like an average like TikTok brain rot video.
Say what you will about those guys, but their production value is through the roof.
Okay, Claptrap with the glazing.
We've got work to do. Vault Hunter, let's get out of here. For real this time. Take us to Promethea.
Okay, we can finally head to a new planet. Thank you, game. Thank you. Oh, that took forever. All right, now I guess it's going to go through this whole animation that every game that has space does. Where you just kind of go into, you go light speed. And then, or, I don't know, maybe. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, and then there's like the average like light speed effect where it's either the stars like moving all the way to the side like in Star Trek, or just a big circle that you drive through. I mean, it's the same with any kind of media when there's like space and like light speed travel.
Yeah.
And then there's Spaceballs with ludicrous mode.
Yeah.
Looks like we aren't the only ones with their
Or ludicrous speed.
Gone from suck to blow.
Honestly, Spaceballs is such a good movie.
It is, yeah.
Like it has some moments that are kind of boring, but for the most part, it's pretty good.
What happened on Pandora?
Rick Moranis.
He has Darth helmet.
Gonna have to pick up the slack.
Actually, I need to rewatch that movie one of these days.
Yes, Commander.
And I'm still
Yeah, it's an
waiting
old
for the
one, man.
sequel. Yeah, I think 1988.
Now let's make contact.
And I think I only
Yeah.
know that because I have the DVD for it. I just don't know
Yeah.
where I put it. I think my first time watching it was on like TV.
Picking up any signal.
To be fair though, that's how I watched a lot of movies back in the day before I had all the streaming services.
Wait.
I just like I think I just went to like
I think
channel
it
2 or
came out
something.
before 1988.
Oh really?
Oh, it had to have.
1988 Spaceballs.
Atlas distress call. They need help down there. Putting Atlas on our side.
I think it might have been printed on, like, it might have been released on DVD in '88.
Oh, okay, so 1987 I
Was
guess.
DVD
originally.
around in '88?
I don't think so. It might have been on VHS
No.
and then maybe they re-released it on DVD.
I'm looking this up right now. It's got to be earlier than '88.
And apparently Spaceballs 2 is confirmed, but there is no release date.
Confirmed. I thought Rick Moranis would never act ever again.
I mean, they'd probably have to get someone else. But, I mean, how could they replace Rick Moranis? Like, who would they replace him with?
So Rick Moranis, I don't know if you know the story about him.
No, I don't.
So he did all those. He was like a huge comedian.
Yeah.
He was one of the funniest people around back in the '80s, right?
Yep.
And then his wife died,
Oh, no.
and then he vowed to his wife before she died that he would never. He would spend every waking moment with his kids.
Oh, okay.
Right. So he retired from acting, and he never acted ever again. And he said he would never act again. So I don't know if that's possible. But yeah, it definitely says 87.
I mean, at this
Crazy.
point, are they, like, in their 30s now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because, like, at some point, you have to kind of... Like, you know, maybe you
Yeah.
should give them some breathing room, Rick. And maybe be the
Yeah, I know,
Spaceballs,
but
too.
you know, yeah, yeah.
Like, they're, like, 72. He's, like, in his 90s, and he still just won't let go of them.
Be careful! Don't jump around too much.
And don't go outside without my permission.
Put a jacket on.
You're going to get a cold.
Now, it won't be what you call comfortable or trustworthy or safe by any measure.
That would be pretty crazy if they actually got him to.
Yeah, that would be.
He's got to be old now.
I mean, theoretically, I mean, maybe they could... He could probably just do it from his house, and they could just create a VR version of him.
How old is he
Or
now?
not
He's gotta
VR.
be fucking
They could create
old.
like an AI version of him.
Rick Moranis.
I mean, back in my day, he was in his 30s. But that was
71.
70. Okay. So a little bit older than 30s.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He was 30 in the 80s. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. He was in a lot of movies, man.
And in the 80s, I wasn't even a twinkle in my dad's eye.
Why doesn't Rick Moranis act more? One of the questions.
That looked like a rough ride. Still with us,
Yes,
killer?
as Rick Moranis stepped back from acting primarily to focus on raising his children after the death
Like Ellie got you within the
And
city
does
limits.
it say like what year that happened?
in 1991.
That's the spirit.
So yeah, it's been like 30,
Yeah,
like 33 years.
yeah.
like-
He didn't go into any other movies ever since. Crazy.
I mean, at this point, I mean, you know, I think they're adults at this point.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe Rick
You know how
is
much
just-
money that guy would get paid?
Oh yeah. Like maybe he's just so far out of it, so far removed that he just doesn't even want to have to deal with all that hassle.
How did they beat us here?
Wait, Realm streamer Riot, by the way. This guy really wants me to stream the Minecraft Realm, which I could do, but I think we'll probably save that for tomorrow. It's like a Wednesday stream. By the way, I just realized I recorded zero highlights today, but I mean it's fine.
We've been here for ages. Oh, thank Lilith for the cool power.
Because I don't know, Borderlands isn't really a game aside from like if you're fighting a really crazy boss. Like, there's not really a whole lot you can clip from it for the most part, unless you're just straight up doing like a playthrough. And actually, kind of the main reason why I decided to stream this game specifically today was just because I was too lazy to change like the game and the stream title.
Yeah.
Because like when you multi-stream, you kind of have to do it like 3 times, and it's not too much work, but it's like an extra like couple minutes of hassle, like
Yeah.
when switching. And I just want to like click like live and just do my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like I wish there was like an AI tool that could automatically like switch the title, and then also like switch the game. Like I know mods can do that, but well, I'm not quite at that level
You know,
yet.
I bet you could probably create a bot to do that.
Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, using like ChatGPT or something to write the code.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just use like AWS for like hosting, so I don't have to run it on my machine.
Yeah.
But then, how much would that server hosting cost for an AI
I don't
bot?
know.
Maybe not that much, since it's not getting like traffic. I remember, I got the trial for. Have you ever heard of Windows 365?
Yes.
I got the trial because I wanted to start to do like a 24-hour music stream, and I was just kind of curious, like, if their computers and servers could handle it, and they cannot. Like, they literally cannot even handle streaming at the lowest quality with a JPEG image. Like, those Microsoft 365 computers are an absolute joke.
Me, you've got some good timing. These bandits somehow got their hands on some wicked
So I ended up, I had to pull out my old streaming PC and just run that 24/7 for like 2-3 days. And it was mostly just like an experiment, but I kind of realized that not really worth it to have a 24/7 music channel unless you actually own a record label. Because how many people are just going to like listen to AI music for hours on end when they could just make their own, or find a streamer who's actually talking alongside it?
To keep its power out of their grasp.
Yeah.
But it was just a fun little experiment just to see if the computer could actually handle it. And it actually didn't really use that much power either, because it's like an older Ryzen.
about our new bandit problem anyway. I'll introduce you. I'm good to go here. Place is
And now here we are, like,
Let me know when you're ready.
I guess like 6 months later, and I'm actually streaming for once.
Grab
Like,
some wheels.
I went so long without streaming consistently, and now that this is like the second month that I've done it Monday through Friday without missing a day, like, I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna be able to keep this going. And like, I just didn't think I had it in me to like be consistent with streaming, but I don't know. I guess when you just have fun with it and you just look at it as a way to be productive and like make content,
Yeah.
like it's just, you know, it just kind of makes sense. It's just like, it's not a waste of time. It's just, I mean, it's a great use of time.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, plus and it's also fun too. Like all the conversations you have, like
Yeah.
all the people you meet. I mean, obviously, you know, I guess it does need to be said, because, you know, there's a big elephant in the room. The potential money you can make from streaming is also super nice.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
I mean, like, I don't know. There are some like cons to like streaming, like obviously trolls, but
Yep.
I mean, with some moderation though, you can deal with that pretty well.
Yeah.
Like I just don't know why. I guess I was just lazy, like, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, one more time and I'm
But I guess
I know I was so when I was streaming and I first started streaming on Twitch, I was streaming for like 2 years or whatever, and I was starting to make like a lot of progress.
oh no, that's awesome.
Right? Like I was doing really, really, really well. I was averaging like 40 something, and then I sold my house because I like buy and sell houses. Like I renovate houses right on the side. Like I don't do a quick flip or anything, but kind of what I do to be able to do what I do.
Yeah, not a bad side hustle.
Yeah, and then so I sold my house and I wasn't able to find another one. Right? So I actually moved in with my brother for a bit.
Yep.
Well, I didn't stream for like 6 months, and I lost all that momentum.
Oh yeah.
It sucked.
Kind of, well, similar thing happened to me, except instead of moving, I just kind of, well, I had to deal with my mental health, and I had to get things like figured out, I guess, in my life.
Yeah.
And then I guess that took like a couple years, but now I feel like I'm finally on top of all of it, and I feel like I'm definitely I'm better off because of all the mistakes that I made that I learned from.
Yeah.
And because like in my prime, like holy shit, the stream was doing super well. I think I averaged around like 40 as well. And then we had streams where we got like over 100. We had some streams where we got like 200, 300, 400, but very rare. Like these were like big events.
Yeah.
And like there was just so much momentum, and then one day I just kind of stopped streaming, and then I slowly tried to get back into streaming, and then I just got like discouraged because, well, when you take a long break from streaming, you kind of lose a big part of your audience.
Yeah.
So now I'm just trying to just go in with just like the best mindset that I can and just be consistent and slowly try to build it back up. And then obviously not make the same mistakes that I made the first time around.
Yeah.
But holy crap, though.
I am really glad that I made the switch when I did, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, honestly, Kick is a great platform.
Yeah.
Like, it's just... Like, I don't know.
I enjoy it.
Like, I don't know. For me, like, I used to do a lot of multi-streaming back in, like, 2015 on... Have you ever heard of a site called Hitbox TV? That used to exist?
No.
I used to stream on that. I used to stream on, like, Mixer back when it was Beam.pro. And then I streamed on YouTube and, like, I guess Twitch as well. And funnily enough, I'm using the same... I'm using Restream, which I used back then. So it's, like, not that much has really changed in that regard.
Yeah.
But then once they started to like implement like having to actually pay for it, that's when I stopped using it originally, because I think back in 2015, I legit had like no money to my name. Like,
yeah.
I think at that point, well, I also had a really bad habit of breaking monitors, and I did have a job at the time, but pretty much all my paychecks went to buying new monitors. And it was just in hindsight, it was just the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
But, you know, here we are now. But I actually, I think I went into the negative a few times just to like pay some of my bills. And those fees that you have to pay when you go into the negative, those are just the worst.
Yep.
So since then, I've been a lot more responsible with the money that I make. I've been just way more responsible. Like I always leave like a nice cushion just in case anything happens. And then obviously though, I don't just leave it sitting there. I have it in like investments.
Yeah.
And then, cause I think I used to have some money in like mutual funds, but then I took it out after I made a little bit of money. And if I left it in, I would have lost so much thanks to the stock market.
Yeah, true.
But I don't know. I mean, I guess I probably could get back into it at some point, because I'm sure eventually the market will rebound.
Yeah.
But
well, I mean, if you would have caught on to what Trump was actually doing, like, you know, the market, like that's pretty much what he was doing, just manipulating.
Yeah.
You could have made so much fucking money there. You know, hindsight.
Yeah, hindsight is 20/20. I mean, I can also say that the same thing about like CS skins. Like if I picked up just the right ones at just the right time, I would be a millionaire right now. Or if I cashed out like in 2016, if I cashed out like 10K worth of Bitcoin, back when it was $1,000 a pop.
Yeah.
But you know, hindsight.
Yeah.
Bollocks. Stay sharp, Skyman. Come on, Vault
Yeah,
Hunter.
if only you'd know, right?
Yeah, I mean, but I just kind of take it the safe road and I just do GICs.
Yeah. You could be that guy that bought like what did he spend like fucking
MySpace stocks.
no, it was like $1.2 million worth of Bitcoin he spent on pizza.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I
Did
saw
you hear
that.
about that story?
I did, yeah. Wasn't it like Papa John's or Domino's?
Yeah, something stupid.
That's
He
crazy.
spent like fucking, what was it, like 30 Bitcoin or something on a fucking pizza or something?
Yep. Oh man. But yeah, hindsight. I mean, you can't really get upset by stuff like that
No,
just because,
no.
like, you know,
He'll never
nobody
live
knows
that
until
down.
after the fact.
Yeah.
You ready to move out?
He'll always be known as the guy that bought
What was that?
pizza with Bitcoin.
I mean, hey, technically he got a free pizza.
Hmm.
And I mean, hey, today, like, how many pizzas was it?
I think it was like 2 larges or something.
Two large. Yeah, that'd be like $60 delivered now today.
Yeah.
So technically, he made money. Technically,
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, I made some. Oh God, I made so many major mistakes, and a lot
Yeah.
of, and some of them were my fault. Like one time I had this skin that was worth 15,000, and I sold it for 5,000, not realizing its value at the time, and I got clowned on
yeah.
Twitter because of it. But
Shit.
I mean, overall, I mean, it was still profit. Like I still made money from it, so like, I'm not super upset. Like it's not like I lost my kidney in the process, but.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those lessons you have to learn from and not make again.
Yeah, I don't know enough about that shit.
Yeah, I mean, basically, Counter-Strike skins are like its own like separate stock market, basically.
Yeah.
Learn differently. Come on.
Have you seen those fucking farm computer, like those computer farms that like?
Yeah, for like the weekly drops for Counter-Strike, yes.
Yeah.
And then Valve would just I think it seems like every month they just ban like hundreds of thousands of those accounts, and then they just make new accounts.
Crazy.
Like I don't know, I feel like at some point Steam might have to like implement some kind of like ID system just to like combat all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be the worst thing because I feel like it could be a good way to combat like cheating as well. But then it would be a huge liability on their part for cybersecurity. And do they really want to risk a data breach that could potentially like cost them billions of dollars?
But it becomes a big privacy thing too, right?
Yeah.
Right. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to give some company my driver's license so I can play a video game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough. I think they do that in China actually for a lot of their games.
Yeah. No thanks. That'll be the day I give up on gaming. You're like, no, I'm good. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know. The cheating problem is just. I mean, I guess they're working on it, and like they're really smart, and they kind of like. I guess they're kind of using like the scientific method, I guess, because instead of like just straight up banning the cheaters, they're kind of like shadow banning them, putting them in other cheater lobbies, so they can gather more data on how the cheats work. And I feel like one day they're just gonna flip the switch, once they have enough data, once they've trained the AI enough, they're just gonna flip the switch and just hopefully deal with cheating once and for all, at least for now, until people come up with better cheats. Because right now it is just, at least for me, it's like a 50-50 chance that I'll get into a cheater lobby or an actual lobby. And it's just so infuriating. Because I just want to play the game. And I just can't because there's just some jackass always just aimbotting or using wall hacks. Or even just like going all the way to like 1,000% like spin botting. Like spinning around and just headshotting everybody through all the walls. Like.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I love the game. It's just, those lobbies are just such a pain.
I saw those videos of that guy that has gives out the fake sheet software.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Makes
Yeah,
videos out of them.
Script Kitty or something, or Script Kid.
Oh, funny man.
Whatever his name is.
Genius.
Actually, funnily enough, I was actually watching a stream of like this guy who I know who's into gambling, and that person who made the videos was actually in his chat.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was just the most random thing ever,
hilarious.
but like he's honestly like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah.
Like he's like I guess he's like a white hacker where he's just doing it for good.
Yeah.
Which is, I always respect those people. Like they're always just,
Yeah.
you know, good Samaritans.
Yeah. Or it was actually like sending them like video clips of them actually using the cheats. So
Yeah,
funny.
it's so funny. Yeah, I mean, I feel like those videos are just so entertaining.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
like, obviously when it comes to just like normal people who are just doing their thing, trying to play the game legitimately, you know, just leave them alone. But when it comes to people going out of their way to download cheats to ruin other people's experience, just like, you know, who
They
cares?
deserve
Like, just throw the book at them. Like, do whatever you want. Because like they went out of their way to download the cheats, so you know if they get malware or if they get trolled in the process, then hey, that's exactly what they signed up for.
Yeah.
And then there is one problem though that I have specifically with YouTube. YouTube does nothing about people who cheat in video games, which is kind of weird
Yeah.
because I feel like every other platform has a really strong stance against it.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, like YouTube is the only platform where we can find streamers of people cheating in online games. And I mean, there's not really a whole lot you can do about it either.
Yeah.
Unless YouTube like realizes that, oh yeah, maybe this is a bad thing. Like, yeah, maybe they should be against our community standards.
Don't hold back.
Like, because I kind of see it as like being akin to like those. Do you remember the Microsoft point generators back in the day?
Microsoft point generator.
Where you could like just download a program, invite 10 friends, and get like free Microsoft points for your Xbox.
No.
Oh,
I
okay,
didn't know
no.
that.
I guess yeah, you're probably too old at the time, but I had no money, so I was desperate to like buy some games on my 360. So I looked up these I found these videos of Microsoft point generators, and obviously they were all bullshit. None of them worked.
Yeah.
But just the idea of it, like, I don't know. I guess in hindsight, obviously it was just a scam. And I'm just curious, like, how many Trojans I got from downloading those.
Right.
But, I mean, to be fair, I was also, like, on other websites downloading other stuff that probably also gave me some viruses.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you know, it's a good lesson to learn when you're younger.
Yeah.
And now, I guess since like 2014, I've been like really smart with how I use computers, and I don't download anything that could be sketchy. I just, you know, I just try to be responsible with my computer usage to try to avoid running into stuff like that. Because I know there's some like really bad malware out there.
Just a quick question. Who the hell is this and how did you get on my secure line?
Reese, relax. It's Lorelei. We've taken
Yeah, it's only getting worse.
face with a little
Oh, yeah.
I've got. Hang about. What is that thing on your face?
Yeah, and I guess for the most part, I mean, obviously there are some vulnerabilities that can just happen at complete random, like some like ransomware attacks. But for the most part, just using common sense will protect you from like 99.9% of stuff out there.
Holy crap, yes!
Yeah.
How many troops did you bring? 20,000? 50,000?
And that's why I use the Brave browser every time I want to go watch some videos that potentially could have malware in them.
Mhm.
Anytime I want to goon, I just go to this browser.
They're good, Reese. Really good. And we need all the help we can get. Bandits are pouring
Make sure to use code SHOWER for, well, it's free, so there's no discounts.
Yeah.
Perfect. Everybody's just piling on. Well, new friend, you showed up at the right time. My top agent is gearing up to strike at Maloan Strategic Gigamite. If they are after the ball,
Holy shit, I can't believe. Wow, I've been streaming for like 2 hours and 40 minutes already. And I've kind of noticed, like, as I've been playing the game, I haven't really noticed a big lag spike in a little while. I wonder if it could potentially be a memory leak for me tabbing out too many times. Because I know that is a problem when you tab out, like, just a stupid amount of times.
Really? I didn't know that.
At least in some games.
Yeah.
And it's not like the biggest thing in the world, but it can cause like some minor like hiccups here and there.
Take it for a spin.
I know it used to make when I used to play 5M. So after I got like super bored of 5M, I would go back into it. But the only way I would play it is I would just troll servers.
Oh man, yeah.
So fun. And so one of the things I would do is like if I ever got caught by the police or like an admin was chasing me or trying to get me banned or whatever,
Yep.
I would just F8 quit. Right?
Oh yeah.
I would quit the game and then I'd go back in. But every time I would quit, like I would say like 7 times out of 10, my stream would crash.
Oh no.
Right? Because it's trying to close the game like quickly, I guess.
And then was chat like, "Oh, Max is trying to hide the evidence."
No, they knew I was doing it, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah,
that was
yeah.
the whole point of it.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's like that was part of the trolling, right? Or like people like I would like run a whole gang over in a car,
Oh, yep.
and then they'd catch up to me and they'd like gun me down and try and rob me, but before they had the chance, I'd F8 quit. Right? Then I'd go back in, spawn somewhere else, right? It's like
And just
Just
keep
being a
up the
shitlord.
antics.
yeah.
I mean, honestly, like I don't know. Like I enjoy a little trolling myself when it's like when it's good hard or when it's kind of hard and it's not like super mean.
Yeah.
Like I guess there's like levels to trolling.
Yeah.
And like funny trolling, I think I would give it a W.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, funnily enough, that's actually the reason why I made this Kick account. Because originally I was just gonna go on just to like troll and just like just have a little bit of fun, and then I kind of realized that there were actually some pretty cool streamers, so I started to like take it more seriously.
Yeah.
Like it kind of subverted all my expectations, and I'm kind of happy that it kind of turned out that way too.
Yeah.
To be fair though, I mean, I don't know. I don't really mind, like even today I don't really mind a little trolling, but I guess it's more like just telling jokes. But, for me at least it's always in good fun. It's never like I never try to be mean with
Funny
anything.
because that one person kept telling me, he's a fucking troll, man. Why are you supporting this fucking troll over this other fucking guy? I'm like, you don't understand. I understand his sense of humor. Like, what?
Like,
It's
I just like to
fucking
tell
funny to me,
jokes. I
man.
mean, not every joke is always going to hit with every audience, but hey, there's something for everyone.
I'm like, it's funny to me, man. How do you think he's a troll? He's not a fucking troll. What are you talking about?
And the funny thing is, I'm a lot funnier when I'm in a chat where I have time to think about what I'm going to say versus like when I'm live. But I mean, every once in a while though, I'll have like a moment of actually like funniness.
Yeah. But like my chat tries to troll me all the time anyway, so I'm
Yeah,
used to it.
I mean that's pretty normal as a streamer because it's all fun. It's
Yeah,
all just
I enjoy
engaging.
it. I prefer it that way.
Oh yeah, for
you know?
sure. Yeah, because like I don't know personally, not a big fan of streamers who have no sense of humor about like any kind of trolling or any kind of joking.
Yeah.
Like I think one time, I went on this one streamer's chat who I've been watching for a little bit, and I said as a joke like put the fries in the bag, and I just got instantly permabanned. Like bro, what?
It's a fries in the bag.
Put the fries in the bag.
Yeah.
Like, all right, ban this guy. He's a troll.
Yeah. Sensitive.
Like I don't know, just if you're gonna be a streamer, you gotta have a sense of humor. Like there's.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing, like to be honest.
Yep. I agree.
Like I don't know, so many people are just way too serious, and they need to take a tip from the Joker. Well, one very specific tip: just don't be too serious about everything you see online. Have some fun, but obviously don't be like the Joker in a lot of the other ways. Because that's
That guy, that one time he complained to me. He complained to me about he was getting pissed off because fucking you were talking shit about Nintendo.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, are you fucking serious, dude?
I feel like I don't know. I was just being honest with what I was thinking. Like Nintendo historically, like sure they make great games, but they are always just the most litigious gaming company on the planet, and they do things that are super anti-consumer. And I'm gonna call it out. All right, I'm not gonna sit there like idly, and I'm not gonna like just say nothing. No, I'm gonna call them out for their stuff. If they do something that hurts the consumers and is just overall like bad for everyone, I'm gonna mention it.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that I hate Nintendo or anything. That just means that, you know, they're not a perfect company, and you know, some criticism is definitely well deserved.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of, I mean, although the prices are kind of stupid with the Switch 2, especially with the games in Canada, but I kind of like that they are going for like the backwards compatibility approach compared to the, the Wii U was kind of a mess because there was no backwards compatibility from that to the Switch. And I was afraid that they were going to do that again because that was really anti-consumer, forcing people to like buy a whole new game just because, well, they had the game on the Wii U and they upgraded to a Switch. Like, no. No, Nintendo's the only gaming company that really does that to that extent.
Yeah.
And then I guess you can also make the same argument about like the last two couple versions of Smash Bros and Mario Kart 8. They released it on the Wii U and then they re-released it on the Switch with some new characters, but you had to buy the game you had to buy it from scratch. Like you had to buy it as if it was a brand new game.
Mm-hmm.
And now I think they're finally starting to make it. Like I think isn't it Mario Kart World? Like,
I don't know. They wrote on fucking Mario Kart 8 forever.
Yeah, from like 2012 or something to like 2025.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Like holy. But I'm glad that they're finally making a new one.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Even if you love something, like there's nothing wrong with a little constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm. But they get upset over it. It's
yeah.
Like, dude,
yeah, like
it's a fucking brand. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just honestly don't get it.
Come here, girl.
Yeah.
And I was trying to be reasonable too. Like I was trying to like give both sides the benefit of the doubt, and I just like some people you just cannot negotiate with at all.
Yeah. But like that whole situation was crumbling for a while. Like,
oh yeah,
there was two incidences that I just happened to like stumble across of like yelling at community people, like people that are in my community as well.
Oh yeah.
About how they don't subscribe and it's like, dude, that is not the look I'm going for.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah.
Like, I brought you into this fucking community, and I
brought you into this world, and I'm taking you out of it.
But you know what I mean, though? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
Like these are my people too, right? And you're my fucking moderator, dude. You know?
Yeah. Definitely
I don't need that kind of. It's not a good look. And it was already like.
And then
deteriorating, right?
Yeah. I mean, I also understand like moments of that happening, and then realizing you made a mistake and like trying to make it right, but then just doubling down, like.
And then it happened again.
And then it happens again and again and again.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I had already had like conversations with other people about it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I was like, this has got to stop.
How to get subs?
And then,
show toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what? People were complaining to me, and it's just like.
Maybe I should have a shoe camera set up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the problem is though, I always like cross my legs, so like there would only be like one shoe on the ground at any given time.
Yeah. Ah, well.
Yeah, stuff happens. Whatever,
Yep.
Like, I feel like I got over that whole situation like pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And then one party tried to escalate it, and I just kind of ignored it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh no, I have to fight an amber lamps. Yeah, I'm kind of realizing that the weapons that I got at like level 6, they're not really working super well anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they're fine, but I'm sure there's probably some better gear I could get my hands on.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I thought this was a cam show. No, it's not. This is a no cam show. And Actually, one of the main reasons why I don't stream with a face cam is because I stream from a couch, and couches are not the best when it comes to getting ideal camera angles. You know, couches don't exactly make you look your best.
Wait. You stream on a couch?
Yes, yeah, with a lap board on a TV.
Were you in the stream when I was watching that one dude that was streaming on a couch, and I'm like, how does this guy do this?
Oh, actually, I'm not. I might have missed that
you
exact
there?
moment.
Oh my god, dude. I
That's
was
literally
like,
me, though.
He was playing Counter Strike, and I'm like, is this guy
That's literally
playing
me.
Counter Strike with a keyboard on his lap? Oh my god, dude.
As I
That's
get older,
hilarious.
oh yeah. As I get older, I realize how fucked life is and how expensive it is to just to eat. I mean, it can be like that, but like, I guess there's always like two sides to it. There's always like it's always like a double-edged sword. Because I guess it depends on. Because I guess in like North America, like we're pretty lucky because we do have access to this food, although it is a little expensive. But then you have like a lot of other countries, like a lot of third world countries that don't have it as easy, where it's a lot harder to get, 3 meals a day and like access to clean water and stuff. So like, it obviously, it is expensive to live nowadays, but it definitely could be a lot worse. And I mean, that's also kind of me. Like I used to be like really negative and pessimistic, but I've gotten a lot more like optimistic, and like, even if things aren't super ideal, I'll always try to look for like the silver lining to it. Which might not necessarily
some
be
countries
the
don't
best
really
thing,
have
but-
access to food or the money to even buy it.
Yeah. I mean, it just like the grass isn't like it's not always greener on the other side. I just ate some crab-filled mushrooms. Smash or pass, Turbo? I'll pass. I'm not a fan of mushrooms. I do like crab though.
Crab-filled mushrooms?
I guess so, yeah. Hold up, there's like a weapon hiding underneath 5 other weapons. Is that it? Oh, that is it. Okay. It's a legendary grenade. I definitely need that. I don't know what else I can sacrifice. I guess I'll sacrifice this maybe. No, I picked up the other one. Hold up. I'll just let me walk over here real quick. Okay, so we'll get rid of I guess this, and this.
I'm gonna head out though, man.
All right, fair enough. It was fun talking to you, and I'll be in your stream tomorrow, man. By the way, I want to give shout out to Max E Mum on Kick. Personally, one of my favorite Kick streamers on the platform. He's a cool guy, great community. Check him out if you ever have a chance.
I appreciate you, man.
Hey, no problem. Anytime. Like, just thanks for joining the call, and thanks for just being an awesome streamer, and thanks for being just an overall cool guy.
Same to you, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Hey, W.
Have a great night, man.
Good night, man. Sleep well.
Peace.
Peace. And that was Maximum. W Max. Oh my god. I'm just like looking in my DMs. Oh boy. I have like a really funny picture of my DMs. Oh, but anyways, okay, so let me just let's grab all the best weapons we can, all the best gear. And we should probably head off to a shop at some point. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to wrap it up here. We've been streaming for nearly 3 hours, and I wasn't expecting to go this long, considering right before the stream, I kind of ate a little bit too much. And I'm surprised I haven't like crashed because of like a, just too much food. But don't worry, Bill, I got you. And I guess I'm assuming we'll probably hop on Discord, play some Minecraft, maybe even play some CS because the weekly drops did reset. But anyways, thank you guys for coming to the stream. Super fun today, super fun stream. We didn't exactly get any clips, but hey, we had some fun. We had some great conversations with Max. And overall, W